Big B on the track. Oh boy.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day. Playerism is the antidote to feminism. So make sure you hit that like button. Yo, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight? What's going on? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on? Fuse Phoenix, Eric Maya, Diego Rivera, Gabriel, Gavin, A-Dub, Francis. What's going on with everybody tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? Make sure y'all hit that like button. We live. Oh, shit. You know what? Let me tell Instagram. I forgot to put a post on Instagram. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to put a post on Instagram. So I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a live Instagram story right now. But y'all go on and hit that like button before we get started. There's gonna be some good shit tonight. There's gonna be some good shit tonight. You dig? This is gonna be some good shit tonight. Gotta get my camera right. Gotta get my camera right, my shirt right. Hey, what's going on? Y'all tune in live right now. I'm live on YouTube right now talking about the dangers of lying to women. So swipe up and tune in. Let's chop up this game. Hey, what's all right, we got that. Let's see. Right now, I'm live on YouTube right now talking about the dangers. Yeah, y'all get to see me do a live. Y'all see me get to do a live Instagram story of lying to women. So swipe up and tune in. Let's chop. Y'all go on and press 1. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Press 1 if you in here rocking with me. Right now, talking about the dangers of lying to women. So press 1 if you're in here rocking with me. Let's chop up this game. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Tune in live right now. I'm live on YouTube right now talking about the dangers of lying. All right, we got that out the way. Noah Lawrence, what's up? Kiba, Gabriel, what's up? ATL Zone boy, what zone you from? ATL Zone boy, where you from in Atlanta? I done been through Atlanta. Oh boy, Davey, what's up? What is up? You from the 6? That's what's up. I ain't lied to her. She just don't believe my invalid truths. Hey, don't come in here trolling saying dumb shit. I'm gonna get you up out of here, bro. Shout out to Cam Alfred for the $4.99 super chat. Just signed the lease and picked up the keys for my first very own apartment this week. Happy 4th to you, Drake. Congratulations, Cam. Congratulations. My man got his own spot, first spot. Congratulations. Everybody throw a number 2 for congratulations to Cam. I appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat, by the way. Happy 4th to you too, bro. You got a new tat? Yeah, I got a new tat. Oh, no, it's this arm. Yeah, I got a new tattoo. When I was in Vegas last week, so that's why I didn't stream. I didn't do a live stream because I was in Vegas. I had went out to Las Vegas for about a week, so I ain't do any streaming. But I ended up getting a tattoo. I end up getting a tattoo. It's the Serenity Prayer. It's the Raw Dog Ken. This nigga name Raw Dog. What's up, bro? Yeah, this is the Serenity Prayer. I got it on my arm. It means a lot to me. I tell a lot of you guys that on my consultations because y'all be going crazy. So that prayer burns in my mind a lot with a lot of situations to keep me grounded. MLD gave you a good ass shout out. Yeah, shout out to my man MLD. I was thinking about getting the same thing tatted. Yep. Oh, random. What do a guy do if his girl feels like he's working too much? I answer that in a second. But yeah, I got the Serenity Prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's powerful. So serenity, courage, and wisdom. And I stumbled upon that prayer when I was in prison. When I was in prison, I had to do a shout out to Ritu, y'all favorite snitches in the building. Hey, what's up, baby? And when I was in when I was doing time, I had to do a drug program. You know, when you got drug charges and shit, they make you do drug programs and shit like that. So they used to have to say in the drug program, they made you say that prayer every morning. And it basically broke down what it means. So anybody that's been in, and I'm not a drug addict, by the way. I've never been no drug addict, but they make you say that prayer every morning in that drug program. So, and I was young when I first learned it, and that meant a lot to me. It's profound. You know, God grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. So when I was in Vegas, I was like, I want to fucking get me a tattoo while I'm here. And so I got it on my arm. I got it on my arm. Yeah. So that's how I learned that. I learned that prayer when I was 21 years old. It just stuck with me. Good wisdom. You know, the peace to accept things you can't change. If it's something that you see that you can't change it, you can't let it drive you crazy. If it's something that you see that bothers you, that you can change it, have the courage to change it, you know, but also have the wisdom to know the difference between what you can and can't change, because that'll ruin your life if you don't know the difference. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenneth Ortiz. Appreciate all your work, man. Bought both your courses. I'm genuinely a better, more put together person. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for the $20 super chat. Yeah, fellas, go get both of them courses. Go get both of them courses. What you up to tonight, Ritu? MLD sent me here. Great videos, King, for sure. Shout out to MLD. Appreciate you, Kyle L, for the $5.49 super chat. Appreciate you. Just tapping in to show love, bro. I'm about to get some cheeks. Can't stay. Shout out to my boy, Professor Rich at the club. About to get some ass. Shout out to him. Y'all go subscribe to my dude, Young Lion over there. Go subscribe to his channel. What's been up with you, bro? But yeah, so that's pretty much what the tattoo meant, or the tattoo that I got. It's the Serenity Prayer. The Serenity Prayer, that's all. But yeah, fellas, serenity to accept things you cannot change, courage to change the things you can change, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. So that's that with that. My man had a question. Okay, what do a guy do if his girl feels like he's working too much? You need to tell your girl to jump in the lake somewhere, because guess what's gonna happen when you go broke? She gonna be gone. You never neglect your money. If your girl can't handle the fact that you working and you grinding, you need to find somebody that can support you and not pull you down and stress you out while you out there trying to work and get your money. You understand what I'm saying? Don't deal with no chick who's constantly harassing you while you got to be sane and healthy to get your bag, to bring the bag home. And if she complaining about that, she's not the one for you, bro. Trust me. That's a person who's empty. You feel what I'm saying? So don't ever let no woman pull you away from your bag, bro. Trust me. Because when she leaves you, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that. Just got myself 2 jobs trying to get on my grind now and save money for college. For sure, do that. Handle your business. Handle your business, playboy. You got to get that. You got to go get that bag. You got to get that chicken. That chicken is important. Got to get the chicken. But yeah, I went to Vegas for the first time last week. I got back. On Tuesday. So I left for Vegas on the 23rd and I came back Tuesday. So about a week I was gone. So I didn't do a live stream. Man, listen, that's my first time going to Vegas. It's hot as a motherfucker in Vegas. That shit is unbearable. It's hot down here, but that's a different kind of heat. That's a different kind of heat, bro. That shit is horribly hot. That shit is horrible. I'm talking about like instant dry. Like everything dry. My nose dry, my eyes dry, my mouth dry. You gotta drink water all day. That shit is bad, bro. Like hot. It was like 11 in the morning. It was like 11 in the morning. It was like 115 degrees, dry heat. See, in Florida, we got heat, but it's humid. So you sweat and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's humid. And then in Florida, where I'm at, it's always a breeze and it's windy because we right on the ocean. You see what I'm saying? So you get a little breeze, especially if you go to Miami. Miami is breezy as hell. So the heat feel kind of good. In Vegas, it's hot heat. And when the wind blow, it's fucking hot air blowing, bro. That shit is fucking horrible. I don't see how people live out there. No trees, all the trees fake, no grass nowhere. It's just fucking dirt, rocks every fucking where. Vegas is overrated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe if I would have went when I was like younger and like partied and shit, but if you're not partying and all that shit is overrated. My mom live out there, so my mom moved out there a couple years ago. So, you know, I take my kids go to my mom every summer. And this year I was like, fuck it, let me just go with them because I've been in the house all year, fucking lockdowns and shit. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go with the kids and drop them off. And I went. Yeah, bro, it's cool though. I like it. It was a good vibe. It's cool, good vibe. It's just hot. It's just hot. It's hot at night. It's hot in the morning. It's just hot. It rained for maybe like 5 minutes one day, and that was like news. Like it rained for like 5 minutes, like half an inch of rain, and it was like news on the news in the news channels and shit. And the next day it was on the papers and shit that it rained. That was crazy. So it rained damn near every day here. Is Atlantic City better? I don't know. I'm not a gambler, bro. I'm not like one of them fools that sit on a slot machine and just throw all my money away. That's not me. I used to play poker a lot. I'm really good at poker, but poker it's gambling. But with poker, you're not playing against the house. You're playing against other people. All that other shit, you playing against the house, and you're not gonna win. So I know that I'm not no sucker. So I'm not the type to be sitting in no casinos gambling and doing all that other shit. So yeah, I hung out a little bit and shared. It was cool. It was pretty cool. But shout out to I can't pronounce my man's name. That's my man. That's the doctor. Just showing love. Thanks, Drake, for helping my discernment on picking the right type of women I deal with. For sure. Appreciate that, bro. I can't pronounce that, but draw ya. But that's my man and doctor right there. I'm gonna call him Dr. D. Just got done watching your last live and won a solo Warzone while doing so. Now we on this. That's what's up. I've been playing Tarkov. I've been playing Tarkov the last couple days. I just got back on Tarkov. I'm gonna probably play it to this weekend, and then after that, I'm gonna cut that shit off again. They got Raiders football team now. Yeah, I saw that. Imagine if it snowed, the whole state would get locked down. What are your thoughts on the show Sex Life on Netflix? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Y'all get the likes up for me. Yeah, I don't know what that show is, bro. Did I miss a topic? Why not to a lot of these women? Nah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna definitely get to that in a second. Just so y'all know I give it to y'all first. I give it to y'all first. Y'all get it first. The live stream gets it first. I'm opening enrollment to open enrollment to how to properly vet women Zoom webinar. So those who came to the value webinar know how powerful the classes are. So come to that class. It's live. How to properly vet women. A lot of you guys don't know how to vet women, and y'all get with women who are trash because you don't know how to pick them. You don't know the questions to ask. I'm going to teach you how to spot them. The type of questions to ask, I'm going to teach you everything. So how you can properly vet a woman to see if she's right, if you want to invest in her further or have a long-term relationship or get married or out, if you want to get married, that's on you. But, if you want to grow and build with a woman, I'm going to teach you how to properly vet her, what to look for, the questions to ask. You know what I'm saying? So you can see who she is, how to carry yourself so she can be open as possible with you. So she can open herself fully with you. It's a way that you have to carry yourself so a woman can be open to you. You understand? It's going down in this class, how to properly vet a woman. Y'all get it first. So the link, I'm gonna open enrollment on Monday. Y'all already know I spit that hot shit and they're gonna flood it. The seats is limited. So come check it out. Make sure y'all check it out. Sign up right now. Go sign up right now. And then, I already know we're going to do a Q&A session as well. Lying will get your clothes bleached. Now, when a woman don't respect you, get your clothes bleached. But ain't no woman ever tried me like that and never will. Ever tried me like that. No woman ever tried me like that. Hypothetically, what's your thoughts on a baby mama boyfriend disciplining your kid? If she married, that's something different. If she married and my kids living under another person's roof, then what can I do? They gotta follow that man's guidelines, his rule. Now, if we ain't doing the abuse shit, we definitely going. What's in the red cup? Water, bro. I don't drink or smoke. It's water. I know you can't see that, but that's water, bro. I don't drink or smoke. How do we get in the class? I just pinned it. Click that pin link or look at the link that Ritu is she putting the link in the chat. So click the pin message. But yeah, if I'm not a big proponent of hitting kids. So we ain't gonna do that. So I'm not for physical violence on kids. I don't believe in that. I mean, sometimes I have to rough my shorty up. One of my sons, he get a little, he get a little tough sometimes. So you gotta rough him up. You gotta jack him up a little bit. But as far as like whipping kids and all that, I'm not for that. So it definitely ain't gonna be none of that. But as far as if my kids are living in another man's house, they have to follow his rules. That's just game, bro. I can't be beating my chest and trying to tell another man how to run, his family. Because if he married my kid's mom, that's his family now. So I can't impose my will on that man's house. Who the fuck am I? You understand what I'm saying? I respect the game like that. I'm not one of them niggas be like, oh, you can't tell my kids need to understand that if you live with somebody, I don't care who you live with. If you live with your grandma, if you live under somebody's roof, you have to respect their boundaries. You have to respect their house, and you have to respect the rules of their house. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're giving you a place to live and they taking care of you. So you got to respect that. And if you step out of bounds, they may discipline you if you step out of bounds. That's how the world works. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if she married, yeah, but we're not gonna do all the whooping and smacking up. We won't do that. You don't have to. I don't believe in beating kids. What's up, Dre? Love the topic tonight for sure, Noah. That's what's up. Yeah, this gonna be good. This one gonna be good. Poppy the Boss, what's up, bro? What's going on? The nurse that canceled on me last minute now works for me and now acts like she wants to deed. Crazy. I just keep her at a distance. I don't know who canceled on you, bro, but what's the story behind that? What's the story behind that? I tapped in from TikTok. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Jack Green. But yeah, fellas, y'all go make sure y'all sign up for that class, man. Sign up for it, enroll in it. It's going to be very good. It's a live webinar. I think what I'm going to do, I wasn't going to put the value class out, but I think I'm going to put that out, but it's definitely going to be more expensive. So if you want to get it early, if you want to get access to it early at a good price, then what you want to do is get the class. Sign up for the class, because this class, once I release this class in course form, it's going to be around $500, $400 to $500. So get it right now at the price that it's at right now. You come to the class, you'll have access to it. You'll have access to it for a fairly cheaper price than what it is now. And you'll have access to me. You have access to the Telegram group, and you have access to the Q&A session, the live Q&A session that we're doing. So get it now. Don't wait. A lot of y'all, I don't know why y'all did that. Y'all make yourself look like real goofies when the next day after I closed the enrollment, y'all hit me up, be like, oh, can I get in? Is it too late to get in? Motherfucker, you seen me promoting this shit for 2 weeks. I don't care about the $70 or $150 or whatever. It's the principle. I told you to get in before a certain date and you didn't. When the shit sell out, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna be no more. You understand? Then you're gonna have to wait until I release it and you're gonna pay $500 for it. Or when you wait till the deadline over with, I'm not opening it back up. I don't care how much money you offer me. I don't need your money, bro. That go for all y'all. You just make yourself look like it's a few cats that did it that I was like, okay, these cool cats, I got respect for them. But then when they did that, it's like, okay, I see why you struggle in your life, and I see why you struggle with women. Like you literally be in my chat, in my comments every single day, hearing me promote. Come to the value class. Come to the value class. Come to the value class. And the very next day, you send me a message, say, hey man, Is it too late to get in? I almost blocked a couple of y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I almost blocked a couple of y'all for doing that. Don't be goofy. When you got a chance to get something, when you have the opportunity, take opportunity. Stop fucking procrastinating and waiting to the last minute to do something. Your opportunity it's not gonna always be there. That's a hard lesson that I had to learn in my life about opportunity. When you have the opportunity to do something, do it, because the opportunity is not gonna be there. Whenever I go somewhere, right? Even if I see a pair of shoes that I really, really, really like, or I see a shirt that I really, really like, I get it. Because what I used to do, I used to procrastinate, right? And I'd be like, well, I get them shits, I get that shit next time. Or I get it online somewhere. And then you never see them again. And it's like, God damn, whenever I have the opportunity, and that's not with clothes. That's with women too. That's with business opportunity. That's with money. Whenever I have an opportunity, I take it, because I burned a large portion of my life being a procrastinator and not taking opportunities when they came. Pussy gonna be here forever. You can grow money on trees if you know what you're doing, but access to opportunity ain't gonna always be there. You see what I'm saying? Like with women, right? As far as the game with women, when you have the opportunity to close the deal, close the deal. A lot of y'all hit me up procrastinating. I don't know why, but a lot of y'all hit me up and say, oh, I went on a date. Everything was good. She was choosing me heavy, but I was kind of playing it slow. I was trying to play it slow and shit. And then, she was choosing, she was feeling me. The vibe was right. I hit it. I get it on the next time. I figured I can get it on the next time. And then you don't hear from the chick no more. Squandering opportunity. You feel me? It all go hand in hand. When you have the opportunity to show strength to your woman, when she getting out of line, and you have the opportunity to check her, to put your foot down, to show some authority, you don't take it. You see what I'm saying? That's just a mindset you guys have on not jumping on your opportunities. That's another opportunity you guys miss. The opportunity to put your foot down and really turn your woman on and really command respect, and to make your woman look at you as a guy to be respected. You guys miss those type of opportunities as well. When your woman do something or something happen, because people are, no one's perfect. So your girl and your women, they gonna do shit that you don't like. They gonna do things that overstep your boundaries. And a lot of y'all don't take the opportunity, for whatever reason, to put your foot down and establish your dominance and establish yourself as the leader and the king of the situation, and highly turn her on so she can be highly attracted to you because you stood up and showed strength. Y'all miss opportunities like that too. You don't get those type of opportunities all the time. You can't just go in the house with your woman while she's sitting on the couch and everything good and just be like, flip out and be like, bitch, I said. You can't do that. You have to wait for opportunities to do that. So when the opportunity arises itself, you have to jump on it. You see what I'm saying? I can flip that in any way you want to go. But you guys, when you have an opportunity to do something, my point is, when you have the opportunity to do something, fucking do it. You got an opportunity to get in on the courses. You're not going to get this. You don't get this information from anywhere. You're not going to get this information from anywhere. You're not going to fucking, y'all know, shout out to everybody that's doing it, but y'all know my shit top rank, period. You're not gonna get this type of information anywhere. So when you have an opportunity like this to get something at a good price, jump on the fucking opportunity, because I'm telling you, you're not gonna be able to message me saying, hey, I got X amount of dollars, because I don't need your fucking money. And you're gonna make yourself look like a goofy. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm a grown fucking man. So if I say, hey, the enrollment closed on the 15th. Enrollment closed on the 15th, and I say that every day, and I know you see me say that, and then you come back on the 16th, I write you off as a goofy, man. I'm telling you. So when you want to do a consultation with me, I charge you more. I put goofy tax on it. You understand? When you need me to answer your question, I send you my cash app, because I put goofy tax on you. That's how I treat goofies. So don't be a goofy, and don't be a person that squander your opportunities. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that. But guys, when you have opportunity, Learn to, at y'all homework tonight is to try to start training yourself to spot the opportunities in your life, and not just with my course or bitches, but there's opportunities that come to you that can change your life, and you guys never take them for whatever reason. I'm big on that, because when I remember sitting in the bed some night, laying in the bed some nights, not being able to sleep, burning with regret because I missed opportunities that can change my life. My man said goofy tax. Yeah, man, that's a goofy tax, bro. Goofies get taxed in the word. Listen, we had a goofy tax in the street, bro. Like if you was a lame or you was a goofy dude and you try to shop with me, you was getting taxed. If I felt that you was goofy or lame, you paying more than what other people gonna pay. You're gonna pay more than what other people gonna pay. And that's just not street shit. In the world, when you go for credit, right? If you got bad credit, like society looks at people who don't handle their responsibilities goofy, right? So let me give you an example. When you squander your credit, or you borrow credit from people and you don't pay them back, you borrow money from people, you don't pay them back. You open credit cards and you don't pay your credit cards on time. You get a car loan and you get repossessed and or whatever happens. They look at these institutions, look at you like goofies. Now you're a goofy. You got bad credit. If you got bad credit, you're a goofy in their eyes. You know, you're a shit eater in their eyes. And they tax you for that. You will pay, goofies pay 19% APR on a car, and people who thorough and real with their game pay 2 to 3%. You understand? The goofy tax is real. You better stop being goofy, because people get over on you when you goofy. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't even getting over on you. You just pay more being a goofy. You see what I'm saying? Why you think some of y'all be messaging me? Some of you guys message me, and anybody know that I'm open. I'm down to help anybody for free. I ain't gonna take all my time, but I'm down to answer your questions. But some of y'all know that I send my link to you. I send you the link to my website so you can book a consultation when you ask me a question. You know why? Because you goofy. Period. And until you change that goofy shit, and I know that you're goofy by how you come at me. So when you change that goofy shit, then I stop treating you like a goofy. If you goofy, people gonna treat you like that. And you're gonna overpay for stuff. I'm telling you, bro. Now, going to like established chains, if you go to Finish Line and get a pair of Air Force Ones, they charge everybody the same. But if you go to private businesses, or like, I don't want to make this about ethnicities, but if you go to certain ethnicities, restaurants and shit like that, you go to their shops, or you go to buy anything from private business, a lot of the times, you not knowing the culture, you not knowing the language, you pay more than what the regular people pay. A lot of y'all don't know that. You go in one of them Chinese shops to go buy some shoes or clothes or whatever you're gonna buy, you're gonna pay more than what Chinese people pay. Or you go to one of them Indian stores, or you go to one of them Indian food carts, or go anywhere, or even shit, you go to a soul food joint, or go to a Jamaican spot or whatever. If them people look at you like you goofy, you're gonna pay more. If that's just the way society is. You see what I'm saying? If you go get an apartment, right? If you go get an apartment and your credit bad, right? What you got to pay? You got to pay a larger security deposit. You got to put more money down up front. You got to put last month, first and last month, which you more than likely not going to get back, because they're going to find a reason to take it from you. That's called goofy tax. You understand? That's called goofy tax. So you guys don't, and this I ain't supposed to be giving y'all this type of game like this. This game is for players. But I fuck with y'all, and I just want to let y'all know, because I care about y'all, man. Like, for real. Goofy tax is real. And it's not just no street shit. Like I say, we used to do that in the streets. If you wanted to, and I'm not going to talk too much street business, but if you wanted to buy something, right? If you wanted to buy something, whether it be drugs or a gun or some stolen clothes, whatever, and you was goofy, or you was lame, or you was flawed, or something like that, you would pay more. People will charge you more. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, it's not just, that ain't just in the streets. That's everywhere you go. When you go get a car, and your credit bad, you're goofy to them. You're going to pay more. You're going to pay 15 to 20% more in interest than a person who's not. When you go get a credit card and your credit bad, you're goofy to these people. You're going to pay more. When people DM you, hey or yo, instead of their questioning, thanking you for taking the time out your day. Yeah, that's definitely a sign. Like if somebody, and this is for y'all watching, just so you know, right? If somebody messaged me with their problem, message me a paragraph about their problem, and I take my time out my day to give them a solution to fix their problem, which can fix their life, and they don't say thank you or 100 comment or nothing, and they just leave it on scene, that's it for me, and I'm done. You're goofy to me. Because if somebody take their time out of their day to help you, the least you should do is say thank you. Or I appreciate it, or thank you, bro, or a 100 emoji or something. But it's crazy because a lot of these guys will have another problem and then message you again. That's when I said, like, okay, you got to book a consultation. Or here go to the website, go buy my course. The answer is in the course. You see what I'm saying? And I'm only doing that because you goofy to me. You see what I'm saying? You don't appreciate a man driving his car, pulling his car over to stop and to help you out with your fucking problem. You don't even have the courtesy to say thank you. That's goofy to me, and you're goofy. So I'm gonna treat you like that. I'm gonna treat you like that. So a lot of y'all, some of y'all that's watching me, you know that I leave you on red. I leave you on red, or when you ask me a question, I send you my website. That's why. So until you prove that you're not a goofy, then I stop treating you like that. But then my real ones know I'm down to help them every time they ask me a question, I answer it. You see what I'm saying? Because they show love. Or a lot of the times, another thing that people let me know how goofy they are, they'll send me glad I had OGs around me growing up. Yeah, bro, that's just like common courtesy, right? But that's how I know what type of mindset people be having. And it's another example. Like a lot of people send me stuff for me to promote their shit, right? Or send me their videos, or hey, I want to promote this, or hey, I want to, or can you talk about this on your show, or can we link, and all this shit, right? But then I look on their page and they don't post none of my shit. Or sometimes I'll say, hey, what's your favorite video of mine? Post it on your story. I don't see them nowhere. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times when I do that, I done got a couple requests from people. Hey, can you bring me on the live? I want to talk about this. Hey, can you share this video? Hey, check out my music. Hey, all this shit. So I say, okay, let me see something, right? Because I go on their page and I look, I don't see none of my shit, but they want me to post. They want me to post their shit to my following, but they don't post my following. They don't post my shit to their following. So I put a story up. I say, hey, what's your favorite video of mine? Post your favorite video of mine on your story and tag me or whatever, or tag me in your favorite video. And guess what? Them niggas ain't nowhere to be found. In my mind, they goofy. I'm not finna work with you. I don't give a fuck how much money you got or what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You want me to do something for you, but you ain't did nothing for me. Nah, I don't rock like that. They goofy. And when them dudes come back and they be having questions and shit, book a consultation. Period. Facts. Every weed merchant I know from back in the day that I knew charged the annoying guys more. Goofy. I like that term. Yeah. So yeah, fellas, the goofy tax is real. I know that wasn't about no women, but there's more than women on this show. I'm here to save you. My name is Captain Saver, bro. I'm here to save the day. How's the mic sounding? I'm 40 minutes in and I didn't even check on to see how the mic was sounding. Fucking hot. I gotta go turn my AC on. Hold on. I'm gonna go turn my AC on. I'm gonna play a video for y'all for a second while I turn my AC on because it's hot as a motherfucker in this motherfucker. I turned it off before because it was cold. I turned it off because it was cold. Now it's like super hot. Yeah, fellas. The goofy tax is definitely real. The goofy tax is definitely real. Hotter than liquid from a paper. Smash that like button. God of Blackness, what's up? Who's that guy staring at you? You're back. What the fuck are you talking about? When I was in Colombia, they charged foreigners goofy tax. Yeah, they look at us like goofies, bro. What's good, Dre? What's up, bro? Hey, I'm about to hit y'all with some players right here. So get your pads, get your pencils or pens, and take notes. I'm about to show you how to make her feel special the player way. I'm gonna give you 3 tips and strategies that you can implement to have it feeling all mushy and gushy inside. On some player hits. You did? Let's get it. Now, the first thing before we get into the 3 tips, the first thing you gotta understand is that they have huge egos, right? See, guys think the narrative is, oh, male egos. Well, newsflash, women have huge egos, and you gotta stroke it. You gotta appeal to her ego and stroke it just like she do yours. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that they have insanely huge egos, and it's easy to stroke it. It's real easy to stroke it, and it's easy to break it. It's easy to break the ego down, and it's easy to stroke it because it's so big and fragile. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna teach you that. But I just need you guys to understand that. Now, also understand that, in the manosphere, they tell you guys, oh, no validation and treat them like this, and don't validate them and all this old crap, right? Well, you have to understand, you're not gonna be able to maintain no woman long term unless she feels special every once in a while. You're not going to be able to maintain no relationship, no situationship, or no plates or rotations or whatever you call them without putting this game down effectively. It's not going to work. So get over the whole no validation crap, right? Get over that. You got to make them feel special. You got to make them feel, googly inside and shit like that. You have to. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now, one more thing. I know what you guys think. Damn, I'm gonna have to be a simp, and I'm gonna have to simp out. Nah, see, you thinking I'm gonna teach you how to do nice shit and give her things. That's not what's going on here. Doing nice shit and treating her special and treating her like you think she's the fucking princess or queen. RPC, what's up with you, bro? Shout out to RPC. What's going on with my man? Y'all go subscribe to my man RPC. Y'all subscribe to my man, RPC. What's up, bro? John T. Funkface. MLD sent me, bro. Solid lessons over here for sure. Shout out to MLD. Again, my dude. Javi Vasquez, been a while since I could watch a live stream. I had to watch the recordings since episode 4. That's what's up. Glad you here, bro. All right, we're going to get into y'all want me to get into a DM real quick? Press 1 if y'all want to read this DM. This one going to be good. This one going to be good. Oh, I see you, Alyssa G. What's up with you? You don't even be speaking when you come in, Alyssa. And you still ain't get these dudes your IG. You still ain't get them dudes your IG. Can y'all see that? Bucks versus Suns in the finals. Is it a final? Is it an NBA Finals game tonight? Oh, games. Game 7 is Monday. Game 7 is Monday. Okay. Alyssa, you in Tampa? Alyssa, are you in Tampa? Before I start, Alyssa, you in Tampa? Let's see. Davis is on his way to be one of the best boxers. Yeah, for sure. But so my man says, Dre, I have a question. I'm a truck driver and I work Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 60 hours a week. I have no time for myself. Feels like I've lost who I am as a person. I don't have any time to myself or have time focusing on what I want to do in life. On the weekends, I'm partially productive. I go to the gym after work every day, but I feel like I work too much and I'm not able to focus on what I want to do in life or find my purpose. What do you think I should do? You think I should quit my job to work less hours? Because I'm honestly not happy. Don't have time for family, friends, or myself. I'm single, no kids or girlfriends. Whew. This one kind of touched me. So, we're gonna chop it up about that today. I'm about to hop back in the truck. God of Blackness, for sure. So my man is stuck in a cycle to where he's working his life, he's slaving his life away, and he's not happy. He's slaving his life away, and he's not happy. Right? Fellas and my dude listening, all of the money in the world ain't gonna mean shit if you ain't stable up here. If you're not right up here, if you're not happy, if you're not right up here, all the money in the world don't mean shit. It's just gonna amplify whatever's going on up here. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do what you have to do to be right up here. You understand? Take care of your mental health. People say health is wealth, but mental health is a part of health. You have to take care of your mental health. You understand? Now, I don't know what you did to get yourself in that situation, but you're in the situation now, right? To where you're grinding, you're getting your money, right? But you have to figure out a way, and that's what I'm going to try to help you do. Figure out a way to where you can bring balance into your life. Because I used to be with that grind 24/7, grind 24/7, grind 24/7, grind 24/7. That shit for the birds, bro. You need rest. You need to recoup. You need to brain breaks. You need vacation. You need to relax. That's a part of being healthy up here. You can make all the money in the world you want to, but if you're not right up here, it ain't gonna do nothing but amplify it. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna do nothing but amplify what you got going on. So you have to take care here, right? So now, like I say, you in this situation to where you're working, and you want to get yourself out of it, right? So what you're gonna have to start doing right now, is you got to start making some sacrifices, right? You're not gonna get nowhere in life without sacrifice. You have to sacrifice some things. And what you're going to have to sacrifice is how tired you are. And the little bit of free time that you do have, you're going to have to sacrifice that to start building yourself to where you need to be. You understand? Building yourself to where you need to be. Start, I don't know what you want to do on the side or what your dream life, but whatever you want to do, whatever's your dream or you feel like your purpose or whatever you want to try or whatever, you have to do that when you get off work. So you work, what you say? You work from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. When you get home, it's probably going to be about 11 p.m. You're going to have to stay up for 2 hours and educate yourself. Shout out to my man Golden Child in the building. Educate yourself on, let's just hypothetically say you want to be a yoga instructor, right? Or you want to be a personal trainer. Let's just say that. You're going to have to, when you get off at 10 p.m., you get home by 10:30, 11, you're going to have to be educating yourself, right? You're going to have to educate yourself and start setting your life up to where you can start doing that full time, right? So, and this is just quick off the dome shit that I'm thinking about. So you say, okay, I get off at 10, I'm get off 11. I'm learning how to work out. I'm learning how to work up. I'm learning the shit. Right. So when you get off, you learning that on your days off, what you say, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, gonna have to go to not resting, because what you probably be doing is you probably be so tired, right? Because when you truck driving 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., it's 12 hours, but that's a long time because you gotta account for, you gotta account for waking up in the morning at 7 o'clock, taking a shower, getting your breakfast. All this is a part of your workday. So you got it. And this is time away from yourself, even preparing to go to work. So you take this into account. So you're waking up at 7, and then by the time you get home, it's 11. You see what I'm saying? So you gone all day and you slap tired, but you're going to have to sacrifice and stay up, read some personal training books. But then on the weekends, going to have to go to whatever you want to do. You're going to have to sacrifice that time. You just want to, I know you want to relax and just chill and spend some time to yourself, but you have to sacrifice for right now for like the next 6 months. For like the next 6 months, you're going to have to sacrifice 6 months to you're going to have to sacrifice and be tired. Your Saturday and your Sunday and your available time is going to have to go to, like I say, hypothetically, let's say if you want to be a personal trainer, it's going to have to go to you being a personal trainer, and you're going to have to maybe, start building your business, start getting your flyers together, start learning the marketing, get your Instagram together, filming your workouts and shit. So you got to go to the gym, even when you're tired. The Saturday and Sunday, go to the gym, film a bunch of workouts. So you can put the shit on TikTok. You can put the shit on Instagram. Start training your auntie or something like that. You got an overweight auntie. Everybody got somebody that's overweight in their family. Overweight cousin, auntie, something, overweight uncle. Start training them. Start getting their diet together. Do that for free for them so you can get the content that show other people. So do a training group and I'm just giving you hypotheticals of what you need to be doing on the weekends. I know you're tired, but this is what you're going to have to do because you got yourself in a situation. You see what I'm saying? And this is what it takes to break through, right? I'm in a situation now to where I don't have to work hard. I work hard doing what I do, but this don't feel like work to me. I'm living a dream and I make decent money doing what I do. But, like I said, on the weekends, this is what you have to do. You have to live your shit on the weekends, even if you're tired. But if you really love, this is why they say too, fellas, this is why they say, find something that you love doing. Find something that you put a lot of effort into that you love doing, because when you do that, it don't really feel like work. And that'll help you get through that tiredness. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing something that fulfills you and it brings you joy and it brings you passion. You see what I'm saying? It'll be easier to get up when you're tired to do it because you know that's going to be your fuel. You're going to be looking forward to getting up on Saturday working because it's going to give you the fuel. It's going to give you the validation. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to bring you the joy. It's going to bring you the closure that you need and the energy that you need to be in the world thriving. You see what I'm saying? That's why people tell you it sounds cool to say, yeah, just do what you love to do. That shit sound cool, but it's true. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you're going to have to do. You know, that's what you're going to have to do on your weekends and your free time. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to sacrifice your tiredness. You're going to have to sacrifice them couple holes. You're going to have to sacrifice, you know, going to hang out or going to the gym. You're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice. You may have to sacrifice, you know, taking care of yourself. And when I say taking care of yourself, I mean like going to the gym and stuff like that. But you can still fit in 30 minutes to, you know, do crunches and push-ups and all that shit. But the point is you're going to have to sacrifice. You have to. That's the only way you're going to be able to break through. Right? Life changes. Shout out to my man, Afi Kingdom, for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Life changes. Love my brother. Salute chat room. The more honest you are with a woman, the more honest they will be with you. Ask questions about her character, not just questions that lead to sex. Women can't trust you with their info if you don't reveal. For sure. For sure. I didn't even put that in one of my points that they lie to you I didn't even think about that. But that's true. When you lie to women, they lie to you. You got to set the foundation of honesty. But yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. Right? And also, shout out to Big Head Steve for the $1 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Also, when you on the road, for the guy who's a truck driver, and if you're not a truck driver and you in a situation like this, even if you're a truck driver, if you're not, the game applies to you too. So pay attention, because a lot of you guys are in situations like this. That's why I chose this one, because it's important. When you on the road, right? You need to be, when you're driving your trucks on the road, or fella, if you work in a warehouse or whatever you're doing, you need to have your AirPods in and your earbuds in or whatever, and you need to be studying. Like my man is a truck driver, so while he's on the road, he need to be studying personal training shit. Whatever he want to do, if you want to be a karate instructor, studying that shit. You need to be studying that. You need to be reading them books or listening to the audio books. You need to be studying the competition, watching your competition videos, studying your target audience. You have a lot of time. See, a lot of y'all don't be realizing you have time and opportunity to learn a lot of shit, but you be at work and you don't be feeling like it, or you'll want to sacrifice. My dude, you on the road for 12 hours. You know how many books you can read Monday through Friday or listen to on the audiobook and learning about what you need to be learning about? That way, when you get home, you ain't got to study. You can, put things to actions for 2 hours until you fall asleep. And then on Saturday and Sunday, get up and hit the ground running, building your shit for, 6-7 hours, and then enjoy the rest of your day, or relax, or call a bitch over or something. But take advantage of the opportunity that you have while you're driving for 12 hours. You can be learning. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Vonnie. Shout out to my man Vonnie. Big Head Steve said he needs to listen to YouTube and podcasts while driving and make it work. For sure. You got to sacrifice, and you guys have to learn how to find the silver lining in things, and there's always opportunity. There's always a way to squeeze in something, even when it don't seem like it. There's always light somewhere that you can extract from. It just don't seem like it, but you have to be keen enough to see this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? He'd probably be at work, driving, listening to the radio or listening to some bullshit podcasts. Nah, start listening to the things that you want to do and study your competition, study your target audience. You see what I'm saying? And what also I would suggest this to you. I would suggest that you see if you can find a company where you can work less hours, bro. You see what I'm saying? See if you can find a company that's not as demanding. Start doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's not, because like I say, you work 10 to 10, but you got to get up at 7, take a shower, fix your breakfast, get on the road. So you ain't really, and then you get home at 11. So that's an extra 4 hours on top of, that's an extra 4 hours away. So you're not really working 12 hours, you're really working 16 hours per day. 16 hours go into this shit. So see if you can find a company that don't require as much. You see what I'm saying? And if it's worth it to you, take the pay cut. Shout out to Viney. I truck too, been learning a new language for the past 2 years. That idle time in the truck is priceless, for sure. For sure, bro. I don't know if I shout out to Gavin for the $2.99 super chat. Gavin, I don't know if I forgot it. I don't know if I shout you out or not, but if I didn't, I shout out to you. I just seen that up there. But shout out to you, Gavin, for the $2.99 super chat. And again, bro, don't overwork yourself, right? We get caught up in this. I gotta grind so much. Because I used to be like that too. That shit not healthy. You see what I'm saying? That shit is not healthy. Yes, you need to work and you need to spend your free time working and being productive, but you also need to rest. That's a part. Resting your brain cells, resting your muscles, resting your body is a part of the process, bro. You have to rest. You can't overwork yourself. That shit not healthy. All the money in the world don't mean nothing if you're not healthy. It's not healthy for your mental and it's not healthy for your body. And all the money in the world, because you're gonna be paying for medicine, you're gonna be paying for therapy and mental fucking therapy and shit, and you're gonna be paying hospital bills. So you might as well do the shit right. Work, be productive. Make sure you're productive enough to where you satisfied or you're doing what you have to do, and then rest. Relax, bro. Sacrifice extra living expenses as well. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think that's my main problem, right? You don't want to overwork yourself, but you do need to make your money. Get your money. I ain't saying don't work. I ain't never telling you don't work and don't grind. You got to grind, but don't overwork yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because that little bit of extra money that you make overworking yourself it's not worth it. The goal, bro, is to be happy. So, you have to strive. Every one of you listening, you have to strive to set yourself up, to set your life up in a way that you can be happy, bro. That's what this shit is about. So you can be good up here and make money doing it and doing it how you want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Set yourself up. That's the goal. Strive the way so that you set your life up so that you can be happy, making money, doing what you love to do, and how you doing it how you want to do it. That's the life. That is the life. Listen, bro, I wake up, man. I wake up. I'm like Jay Prince. I don't know if y'all, Jay Prince, that's one of my idols. Jay Prince. Right? And I read a book from him, and he said something that resonated with me so much, and I've always been like this. And another one of my idols, Jay-Z, said something similar. And this is the way that I am, because for me, it's about being happy. But somebody asked him, what time do he wake up? And he said, I wake up whenever I want to. I wake up when all the sleep is out of my head. That's how I am. Sometimes I wake up at 11, 11:30. Sometimes I wake up at 10. Sometimes I wake up at 7. But I set myself up in a way. I set my life up in a way to where I'll wake up whenever the fuck I want to wake up. You feel what I'm saying? I always been like that. I absolutely I loathe waking up. I got to wake up at 6:30, be somewhere. I fucking hated it. I always hated it. It was something in me that always hated doing that. I always hated it, bro. Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Diego Rivera. Can you connect with me, the truck driver? I want to provide free tutoring for him or his kids. My dad is a truck driver, and I know it's tough. I honor my dad, but he wasn't around to teach me to be a man, for sure. All right, you got to I can't connect you. You gotta DM me, bro. But appreciate you for the $20 super chat. I don't know if I did Vonnie, but shout out to Vonnie for the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. But I absolutely hate. I can't, like, I'll never be happy ever doing that. So I always strive, always, since I was young, bro. That's why I chose the streets. I mean, you know, you get into that doing that, but that's why it was so hard for me to leave that shit alone, because I essentially, it's not easy to be a street person. I don't know why people think that's the easy way out. There's nothing, that's the hardest thing to do in this society. To do that and to actually thrive doing it, it's very hard because your life is on the line. But even then, like I woke up when I wanted to wake up, and I always been like that. Whenever I had a job, whenever I had a job working for somebody, and I haven't had many jobs, I was the most miserable person. I was very miserable. I worked at I had probably, my longest job was probably 7 months. I think my longest job I ever had was 7 months. I never worked nowhere longer than 7 months, ever. I always got to the point where I was like, I can't do this shit. Like, I cannot do it no more. I cannot do it. I just have to be free. I have to be happy. And so I always spent my life trying to figure out how I can do what I love to do, be happy with doing it, wake up when I want to wake up, and do what I want to do and say what I want to say. I spent my whole life like that. And that's how I prefer to live. Now, is that to say that if times get rough for me, that I won't go, hell yeah, I go get a job. Amazon always hiring. I go buy some Amazon real quick if I have to, but I strive to not do that. I set myself up so I don't have to do shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking people who don't have a problem with that. But me personally, I can't, I'm not happy doing that. I can't, I don't understand how people do it. I don't understand how people go to work every single day, the same routine, and they be doing that for years. I just cannot fathom that, bro. I cannot fathom it. I said my longest shit was 7 months, and every time I was miserable. Absolutely fucking miserable. You see what I'm saying? But in those times, I had to do what I needed to do. But I always found my way to wiggle out, right? And when I started doing this shit, I told myself, you know, I finally told myself I have the opportunity to do this. Like we was talking about opportunity earlier. I have the opportunity to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give this shit my all because I like doing it, but I'm going to give this my all, and I'm going to make this work because I'm happy doing this, and I have to make this work. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm at a point, like, I really don't see myself doing nothing else. I can't see it. But this came with hard work. It was a lot of sacrifice to do this. I sacrificed a lot to do this. I sacrificed my peace. Of course I get my peace, but I sacrifice, you know, I have to put myself out there to be scrutinized by people. Doing stuff like this is not easy. Getting up every day, putting your message out to the world, trying to save people, or doing whatever you do to open yourself up to be scrutinized by people, your family, your mama don't like what you're saying, and people on the internet talking crazy about you, trying to dox you and all this shit. This is not easy. Waking up, reading nasty messages about yourself, and it's not an easy thing to do, but I had to sacrifice that for what I want. You understand? I had to sacrifice that for what I want. I'm strong enough and disciplined enough to sacrifice the things that I want. You see what I'm saying? Like, if anybody know me, my favorite thing to do is play video games. It's my favorite. It's always been my favorite thing to do since I was a little kid. In order to make this work, I got to a point where I literally, and I got a super rig right here. I got the new i7, not the new i7. What the fuck is this? What is in this fucking shit? The new i7, the latest, newest, the highest one. I got the dope graphics cards, the multi screens. I got a dope gaming rig, right? But I literally have to sacrifice my pleasure to give y'all do this brings me pleasure too, but I have to do this. So I have to sacrifice fun. That's fun for me. If I had to pick anything to do, I would pick video games over traveling, going to a club, going to parties. I would rather sit and play my video games. I've been like that since I was a kid, right? But this is something that I had to sacrifice. So I don't, let's see, I made a bet with myself a few months ago that I wasn't going to play the video game until I got XYZ done and X amount of money. And I had to sacrifice that, and I grinded what I'm doing out now. I just turned on my video game a couple days ago after a few months. But I had to sacrifice that, and I had to make other shit fun for me. Because usually what I would do is I would get up when I get up, and I would work till about 5 or 6, do my videos, do my courses, write my books, answer DMs, do consultations, this type of shit. I would do that to about 5, 6, 7, and I would play the game for like from maybe 7 and 8 to maybe midnight, then go to sleep. But I told myself I'm gonna sacrifice that hour, those few hours of fun, and I'm gonna put that into here, and I'm gonna put that into my shit. And since I've been doing it, I've been growing a lot more. But my point is, I have to sacrifice that for what I want. And what I truly want is to be happy. I want to set my life up in a way that I'm happy and I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm getting paid doing that. I can say what I want to say. I can sleep what I want to say. I ain't got to wake up and put on no suit. I ain't got to wake up and get no fucking, if I don't have to get a haircut, I don't have to, because I don't got to worry about looking good for no job. I ain't got to put on no suit. I ain't got to put on a uniform. I ain't got to do none of that. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I like to live my life. But I had to sacrifice things to do that. So sacrifice is a huge part of getting to where you want to be. And my dude who's a truck driver, you have to start sacrificing some things. And it may be your sleep. You feel me? It may be your sleep. It may be the gym. It may be your family and friends. It may be even time to yourself for a minute. But you in that situation now, it ain't no turning back unless you want to be broke. So now you have to work your way around that. And you got to find the silver lining in the things that you need, and you got to find the silver lining in the tough situations. There's always a silver lining. You just have to be keen enough to find it. But that's going to take sacrifices for you to do that. Man, I miss playing video games. I ain't played them in 5 years. I'll be back one day. Yeah, that's my shit. Listen, this is my dream, my ultimate. I want to be so well off that I'm making mailbox money on mailbox money. My kids are straight. My kids are straight. And I just want to go somewhere and build a huge ass fucking setup and just play my video game, bro. And don't bother me for 6 months. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to live like that. I gotta wake up and save y'all. But that's my dream life, to be somewhere on an island with a dope ass setup with monitors and the best graphics card, the best fucking processor, all that shit. My shit pretty good now, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a video gamer. That's what I clung to as a kid. When I was a kid, usually whatever you cling to that give you that dopamine shot, that's what we stick to in adulthood. Some people is basketball, some people is singing, some people is doing comedy, that was my it. I played outside, I played sports and all that shit, but it's just my video game. And I'm always be like that. I don't give a fuck who say what about it. I don't give a fuck what no bitch say. Because, women be like, oh, it's immature. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. What's more immature, me playing my video game to myself, or you watching Love and Hip Hop with people arguing back and forth and fighting and ratchet shit? You don't get nothing out of it. So, I've had women tell me punk shit like that. If you don't like it, you can step, bitch. But I'm a gamer, and I'm not one of them. I'm rambling now. I'm not one of them fucking PlayStation gamers. I'm not a PlayStation gamer or Xbox. I have a gaming rig, a PC that I spent a couple $1,000s on. And I built it myself with the monitors, the good processors, the good graphics card, the whole nine. I'm one of them gamers. So that's to my man, the truck driver. We're gonna get into the topic in a second. We're gonna get into the topic in a second. Let me read some of these comments. Let me see where we at with the likes. Okay, we're doing good with the likes. Clocked in at McDonald's, quit the same day, 9 to 5, where people are constantly always over your shoulders for me. Now, don't get it fucked up. If that's what you have to do, you got to do that until you can get your situation off the ground. So I'm not saying don't go work no job. You got to suck it up, because I did it for 7 months. And that's crazy. I did that shit for 7 months, bro. I just can't see how people do it. My mom been working. My mom been a nurse literally since the 90s, bro. She's like top ranked now. She like, my mom is big deal in that shit. I can't say too much, because then it'd be easy to fire her for the haters. But she been a nurse since I was in the 90s, late 90s, right? She started her nursing shit in the late 90s. She been doing this just same shift since then, and she still get up and go every single. I just don't understand. I don't. Well, I guess nursing, you know, I get it. I get stuff like that. That she happy doing that, so she like helping people. So I guess I get that. But yeah, some people do work in warehouses and just shit that they don't like doing to just go. I just can't see how they do it. That steady check is a drug. Yeah. You know what's more of a drug? When you waking up to your money and you it's 3 o'clock in the morning and people buying your shit. That's a drug for me. Knowing that, for me, it feels good knowing that I'm eating by the sweat of my brow. Like I'm eating by my work. Like nobody told me what to do. Nobody gave me, said, hey, go do this and I'll pay you $20 an hour or $25 an hour. I thought of this myself. I came up with this shit myself. I put all this shit together myself. I packaged it myself. All this shit. I did all this shit to myself. I presented it. I put together the marketing. I got on here. I pitched it. And when people buy it, there's no better feeling to me. And then people happy with my product that I came up with. There's like no other. To see, you know, you're doing to see, okay, last call and the last day, you just getting before the sale is over. Whenever I have a sale, the last day before the sale is over, the last 2 hours, your phone just blowing up from all the fucking procrastinators, blowing up. Like there's no better feeling than that. That feels, to me, that feels better than the paycheck. So, and it came from my intelligence, my grind, my work ethic, my mind, my creativity. That's a hell of a drug. I can see my brother streaming a video game because he can play video games all day. I can too. And it's crazy. Now you can make money doing that. You can make a real good living playing video games. That's crazy now. What do you play right now? I play this shit called Escape from Tarkov. Right now, I've been playing that. Escape from Tarkov. I play a bunch of shit. I like grand strategy games. Grand strategy games like EU4, Civ. Civ not grand strategy, but it's turn-based strategy. Civilization. I play like survival games, like Rust, DayZ, Ark, shit like that. Hard games that's hard and challenging. But right now, I'm playing this shit called Escape from Tarkov. I'm hooked on that. It sounds like you love gaming more than pushing this knowledge. I don't know what that's about. Rent checks is where it's at too, for sure. That's how I feel being a landlord. Hey, Bravo, we need to link because I'm about to get back into that real estate shit in a minute. So we need to link. I'm gonna link with you. Send me a message. Send me a DM on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. This is because you play Civ for sure. Hell yeah, I play Civ. Hell yeah, I play Civ 6. I played 5 too. I played 5 a lot and play 6 a lot. You play any Fallouts or Elder Scrolls games? Nah, I don't play them. But yeah, shout out to Diego Rivera for the $10 super chat. But if you like Civ, you need to try. If you got a PC, you need to try EU4. EU4 is where it's at, bro. That shit is like crack. EU4 is like Civ on steroids. I know y'all ready to get to the game. Y'all don't hear this nerd gamer shit. I'm like the hip nerd though. I'm like the cool nerd. My homies used to pick on me and shit. Because this is the thing. When my mom was going to school for in the 90s, my mom was going to school for the nursing shit. She had to get a computer. So like I was one of the first people like in my neighborhood that had a computer, had access to a computer and the internet and shit like that. This was in the 90s, like with Yahoo chat rooms and shit like that. I used to get on my mom's computer and shit. But my homies used to be like, man, you're a computer nerd. Now, if you don't got a computer, you be looked at as poor. But back then, if you had a computer and shit, niggas called you a nerd, bro. Yeah, but like I said, my mom had to. She was in school. My mom was in school for the nursing shit, so she had to have a computer. My brother would know what you talking about. Go buy EU4 and try it out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about because you about to get me started with EU4, but it's a lot of money to play EU4, bro. Because you got to buy all them fucking expansions and DLC and all that shit. But it's a real good game, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a gaming channel or something. We can talk about that. But yeah, I ain't gonna turn this live into the gamer nerd stream. Yeah, all the nerds is coming out. Revenge of the Nerds. We about to have a nerd party. You know it'd be crazy when you first meet women, they be acting like they all into your shit. Like, oh, let me see you play. Then when they get comfortable, they like, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to. They be fake as fuck. Women do that. They understand seduction. They understand seduction, so they understand how to enter your spirit. They understand that that's not that they calculate it to be seductive, but they understand that people love when you can empathize with them and enter their spirit. That's a law in the art of seduction. Entering the spirit, and women know how to do that real good in the beginning. They take an interest to everything that you take an interest in. They like your shit. They talk the way you talk. That's women cold, bro. Y'all be thinking women ain't got game. Y'all cold. Women cold. But see, you got to do shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But that's another topic for another day. They be consistent pretending to be into fitness. Bruh, whenever I post gym pictures on dating apps, as soon as you message them hoes, right? If I had like gym pictures on a dating app or something like that, every when you start, oh, what you doing? How you doing today? What you got going on? They always be like, oh, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to leave the gym. Oh, I just got done working out. Like, bitch, you saying that because you see my gym pictures. Your ass don't go to no fucking gym. Your ass ain't been in no damn gym. But they good at shit. Like, they know, they understand that. But let's see. Yeah, we're gonna I gotta take a little bathroom break, then we're gonna get into the game. It's not really effective. That shit only work on really extremely vulnerable women. But most girls throughout their life, get treated special on the regular. So that's not effective. So that's not what you're gonna get. You're about to get some player shit. So let's get into it, right? I'm gonna give you 3 tips. Again, 3 tips how to make her feel special the player way. Now, the first tip you can implement is to have her provide you value or service you in a way, and then you show her and display to her how that helped you. You show her or display to her how that made, saved you time, or, how, it helped your situation. I'll give you an example. Let's say, you caught up busy and you need her to take your clothes to the cleaners and shit, right? You have her do this, you have her take your clothes to the cleaners. And when she get back, you let her know, yo, I really appreciate what you did for me. That shit saved me so much time. I got X, Y, and Z done. They take pride in shit like that. They take pride in their nurturing qualities. They are hardwired to be nurturers and to serve you. A lot of guys don't realize how women are hardwired to serve them. Society kind of teaches us, that we should serve women and we should make sure, we do everything to treat them special and treat them like a princess. But that's not how things go. And the guys that do that usually end up losing. You know what I'm saying? Women get delighted and they get damn near aroused when they serve you. So show her, make her provide you value, and then show her how it helped you. Show her how, and you ain't got to simp out and be like, oh baby, I'm gonna just give you the world. But let her know, like, damn, I really appreciate that. That shit saved me so much time. I was able to get XYZ done. And that makes them feel special. This is some player shit. You guys got to understand. This is some real deal player shit. But yeah, and make her provide you value or service you, and just display that it worked. Her providing whatever she did for you, it works. And then she'll also feel like that she's going to benefit from that too. She's going to feel like she's going to benefit from that well, and she's going to reap the fruits from that as well. This is deep game. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this type of shit all my life. Trust me. Number 2, make her feel like she introduced you to something for the first time, and act like you really enjoy it. And I ain't really a big proponent of doing the capping and lying and all that shit. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I do this shit all the time. Like, give you an example. So let's say y'all chopping it up and you talking about restaurants and shit, and she say, "Oh, this is my favorite restaurant." You say, "Damn, I ain't never tried that." So she gonna take you there, and you act like it's your first time experiencing this with her, and you act like you enjoy that shit. If you genuinely enjoy it, it's better. But you act like you really enjoy this shit, and she's going to feel special. Shit like this strokes their ego. You know what I'm saying? That she was the first person. She was the first person to give you, a good experience in a certain arena. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't never really rode the jet skis and shit before. You know what I'm saying? We can go do that shit together. That's another thing. Do things, try to figure out, shit that she's never done and that shit that you've never done, and then y'all do that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Ride jet skis or fucking skydive or top golf or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit together. And women, that strokes their ego because they came first and they feel like they were the first person to give you this experience. And you'll notice when you own experiences like that where they feel like they're the first, they're a lot more my voice is all cracking up, sorry. Where they feel like they're the first, they're a lot more submissive, they're a lot more enjoyable because they want the experience to be really, really good for you, and they want it to be memorable for you. Women, like, they delight on shit like memories and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? So make her feel like she introduced you to something for the first time. It can be a dinner experience. It could be a fucking movie. This is what I like to do shit like this. I like to act like I'm not into those romance movies and shit, you know, because I'm really not. But you know, the chicks be like, oh, you got to sit down and watch this one with me. You know what I'm saying? So I sacrifice an hour and a half or some shit like that. Sacrifice an hour and a half or some shit like that to sit down and watch the movie and really get into the movie with them and shit like that makes them feel special. You know what I'm saying? I just gave y'all one of my top secrets. It seems like it's a small thing, but little things are huge. Women care about like the little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Acting like, you know, I don't like them love movies. I ain't into shit like that. And you know they ego want to make you try. Well, I want to get you to watch it. You'll like it. So you sit down and you watch that old bullshit. You act interested. You engage. You talk about the shit after it's over and shit. And then you act like you enjoy it. They feel special as fuck because it strokes their ego. You understand? So make her feel like she enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, act like you enjoy it. And I'm not saying. I was just talking about that. Or be a fake and shit. I was just talking about how they enter your spirit and act like they interested in what they'll sit down and watch your ass the first month. They sit there and watch you play the game all fucking night. Act like, they act like they into it and all that shit. That's a seduction tactic, bro. They do that shit too. They do that shit. They definitely do that. Where we at? Press one. Y'all ready to get into the game? Y'all ready to? I know y'all. Why y'all here? I have a question, King. What's your thoughts on dating women that earn higher income than you? Please answer after you finish what you're talking about. I mean, if you like it, I love it, bro. You got to be strong. You got to be strong. You got to, if a woman make more than you, you have to have a strong personality. You have to have a very strong personality. Is it harder to tame a woman that earns more than you? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it most certainly is. Fellas, right now, before I get into the game, how to properly vet a woman. A lot of you guys are in shitty situations. You've been in shitty situations because you don't know how to pick women. You don't know how to develop the discipline and the strength to overcome the red flags and to do what you need to do. You don't know what to look for. You get with women that's crazy, active whores. A lot of y'all be sending me shit like the dude last week. And that dude DM'd me, not last week, but 2 weeks ago. That dude, the dude who girl went to Miami and sucked the dude dick with the home girl. That dude, things like that's why stuff like that is the reason why I put this class together. My man don't even know he got an active hoe. And that dude messaged me, by the way, talking about, I ain't no sucker. You are a sucker. But yeah, if y'all remember that. But anyway, not knowing how to pick women. You're not knowing how to pick women who not interested in you, who active whores, who have mental things going on, who have emotional ties to other people and shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys have to learn how to do this, or it's gonna fuck you up, because you're gonna get with somebody, you're gonna waste a lot of time, you're gonna waste a lot of energy, you're gonna waste a lot of resources. Sometimes it can even cost you your life. You know what I'm saying? So I put this class together, fellas. Webinar, Zoom webinar, July 15th. July 15th. Sign up to that. The link is in the chat. Ritu is posting the link, and I pinned the link. Go sign up for that right now. The presentation, we're going to have a presentation teaching you what to look for, the questions that you need to ask, the whole nine, so you don't pick the wrong women, because you guys are picking the wrong women. You see what I'm saying? Click the link. It's the link is pinned in the chat, and Ritu is posting the link. Take advantage. It's a live class. Y'all already know live means live. Don't hit me up June 16th or June 15th talk about, hey, can I get in? No, you can't. So do not miss this. Do not miss this. Go sign up now. It's limited seats. So if you don't get in, if you wait and procrastinate, Zoom only allows so many people. Zoom only allows so many people. So, if it fill up, it fill up. Too bad. When I release it for sale, it's going to probably be about $500. So pay what it is now. Come see the class. You have access to it. You have access to the Telegram chat. You'll have access to the Q&A session. You have access to me, the whole nine, the Q&A sessions. You have access to the course right now at this price. Once I pull it, once the live is over, that's it. If I release it in the future, you're gonna pay way more. So take advantage of the shit now. Don't procrastinate. But hey, all right, one more time. Let me get some ones. I ain't get enough ones. There's 60 people in here. I got like 4 ones. Are y'all ready for me to talk about the dangers of lying to women? Can I get some ones in the fucking chat? Can I get some ones in the chat? Please. If y'all ready for me to talk about the dangers of lying to women. Randy Reed, what's up, bro? All right, let's get into this. Lying. You lying Pinocchio motherfuckers. Let's talk. Let's chop this up. I gotta straighten you guys out, because I want y'all game to be sharp. I want y'all to be confident. I want y'all to be strong. I want y'all to be thorough. I want y'all to have the respect and the love that you deserve, the admiration, the attraction that you deserve. But you got to put the work in. You got to do what needs to be done to get that. It just ain't gonna come to you. Lying is one of those things that men do. Men feel the need to lie, right? And we feel this need to lie because that's what we saw growing up, right? A lot of us thought that in order to get into a girl's pants, in order to get a girlfriend, in order to somehow, some way, we believed that we had to lie. A girl wouldn't like us if we presented who we truly are. We believed that girls wouldn't sleep with us if, we didn't want a relationship. So we would lie and say, hey, well, we boyfriend and girlfriend, or I don't have another girlfriend. Shit like that. As far as women go, or we felt that, well, women don't like a guy with certain traits, so I'm going to lie and say I'm like this. So I'm going to fake and I'm going to be like this. I'm going to fake it and lie and say I'm like this. We as little kids grew up thinking that that's the way, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. That's a bad habit. It's a bad habit that we picked up. feeling the need to lie to get what we want, right? And men, it's not only men that do. Women lie like a motherfucker, but we not. This for us as men, we can't be held to the same standard as them. So I don't want to see no comments about, well, women lie too. Of course they lie. They lie. They the lying. If when you see, look up in the dictionary, the word lie has a woman's picture. We know that, but we are different, and we have to hold ourselves to a better standard and a higher standard as men, because women suck dick too. Does that mean we should do it? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that community, to the LGBTQ plus or whatever they call it. Shout out to them. It's no diss, but women suck dick too. Does that mean we should suck dick too? You understand? So, but yeah, we got to get out of the habit of lying. And I know for me, it was more so to get what I want. I believe that in order to get what I wanted from a woman, I had to tell her what she wanted to hear, even if it was a lie. I was raised like that. Not that my mother raised me that way, because my mom didn't raise me like that. My mom actually beat lying out of me. My mom hate liars, and my mom beat it out of me, and she raised me to hate liars, right? But when it came to women, that's a little bit different. But I thought that that's what you had to do. I thought you had to tell a woman what she wanted to hear. I thought you had to act like you didn't have a girlfriend already. I thought you had to act like you liked her more than you really did to sleep with her. This is what I thought, right? I thought you had to lie to keep them and shit, And I ran into a lot of troubles doing that. I had a lot of drama and stress in my life, but I get to that, right? First, before I get into the meat of this, all of it's meat, but I want to establish a few things, right? Player, for everybody that's watching. The word player has nothing to do with lying. It has nothing to do with manipulating women, despite what popular culture tells you. Popular culture tells you the player is the guy who's a lying, sneaking man with secret girlfriends all over the place. That's not what a player is. True players are honest, are as honest as possible. True players do things with integrity. A true player is the guy who can look a woman in her face, tell her exactly what it is, and she still likes him. That's what a player is. Not a lying, sneaking guy that has girlfriends everywhere. That's just a lying, sneaking guy. The player is a guy who's successful at doing what he does with integrity. That's what a player is. A guy who does what he does well, whether it be women, whether he got a player in the term of dating. In the dating realm, is a guy who's good with women, whether he got one woman or whether he got 10 women. It's not you lie, because I see comments, well, how are you going to talk about that? And you teaching guys how to be a player. Yeah, I'm teaching guys how to be good at women, teaching guys how to be successful with women. Yes, that's what a player is. Whether you got, because simps get pussy, tricks get pussy. Abusive men get pussy and get women. Does that make them players? No. Players is just something different, and it has nothing to do with lying and sneaking and none of that shit. The real player is the guy that can look a woman in the face and say, yes, I'm dating other women, and she still like him for who he is. That's the player. So let's get that out of the way. Now, another point I want to bring home, right? Like I said, in society, fellas, men are held to a standard of honesty. Women are not held to this same standard of honesty, unfortunately. When you ask a woman what qualities she wants in a man, if you tell her to list 3 qualities, honesty will be one of them. Honesty will be one of them. If you ask the man what qualities he wants, he'll say she got to be friendly, she got to be feminine, she got to be cooperative, submissive. Honesty is nowhere in the question, because we don't hold women to the same standard of lying. When a woman get caught lying, there's all type of reasons. She was scared of it. When a man gets caught lying, he's a piece of shit, scum of the earth. That's just a society that we live in. It's a double standard. It is what it is. I'm not complaining about it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You dig? So I'll take that as a man, right? So men are held to a different standard. So, like I said, you can say, well, women lie all the time. They don't look at it the way that you look at it. You understand? Society doesn't see it that way. The way we train to think is not that way. When a woman lies, it's almost like she get a pass for it. If your girl lied to you, you'll forgive your girl faster than you forgave your best friend for lying to you. Am I lying? If your best friend told you a lie, you would forgive your girl for telling you a lie faster than you forgave your best friend. If your best friend is a male, that's just the way that we are. Men are held to a standard of honesty. So you have to expect that coming to the game. This is what people expect of you. People are expecting you to be honest. Like I say, you can say, well, women do it too. Women suck dick. Women lay on their backs with their legs up. Does that mean you should do it too? You understand? We held to a different standard. That's fine. It is what it is. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. That is the penalty of leadership. You're man, right? Now, another thing I want to drive home. Never, ever, because a lot of guys do this. Never, ever, 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 ever fake a relationship out of fear of missing out on pussy. That's the worst lie you can do. Lie like you want to be in a relationship. And a lot of guys do that. When a woman says she's going to take her box away, where's this going? What are we? If you can't give me what I need, we done. And a lot of guys say, okay, well, I'm going to just be in a relationship with you. That's the worst thing that you can ever do. Don't ever do that. There's 5 billion women on the planet. If she going to take her little snot box and go on somewhere, if she going to take her little fucking hot dog cave and go somewhere, let her do that. It's 5 billion women. Never get caught up in a situation like that because you got a fear of missing out on some pussy. That is bad. It's too, I could be here all night naming the negative consequences of just that alone. Never do that. A lot of guys do that. It's not that serious. You can get pussy from anywhere. You see what I'm saying? If a girl ever come to you and she says, hey, where's this going? What are we? If we can't be in a relationship, I gotta walk. Then let her walk, bro. I don't give a fuck if she laying there. I don't give a fuck if she laying there and you rock hard with blue balls. If she say, are we a boyfriend and girlfriend? Because a lot of young women pull this goofy shit too. A lot of young women pull goofy shit like this. Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? If we do it, we got to be said, well, I can't. That's not what we doing. And let her walk, bro. You don't fake no, that's lying. Like you want to be somewhere. Don't ever do that. So don't remember that. Now, another thing. Like I said, I ain't even got into the reasons yet. I'm just driving points home. So I'm trying to condition your mind to understand where we're going with this, right? I want you guys to realize when women are lying and being scandalous, right? When a woman is lying and being scandalous, they generally look for reasons to be bitchy or combative or try to push you away. So when your girl is lying about something or she being, scandalous or conniving, that usually comes with her being bitchy, argumentative, or pushing you away, right? Men are a lot different. And this is how lying affects your game. But I'm going to get more into this later. But I just want to set the framework for you. Men are a lot different. We tend to simp more when we lie. You understand? Because your logic going to tell you. Your logic as a man tells you, I'm doing something wrong. I need to fix this. I need to do what's right to fix it. So we go overboard with the behavior, right? Which turns women off. Like I said, we'll get into that later. But I just want you guys to start conditioning your mind of where we're going with this. When a woman lies, or she's lying about something, she's conniving or doing, they tend to push you away. They be bitchy and combative, and that's their way of escaping accountability. A man's way is a man's way of escaping accountability is overdoing it with simp behavior, trying to right his wrongs because he know what he's doing is wrong. So, in an effort to right his wrong, the simp comes out. This happened to the coldest of players that think they players and ladies, men, and all this. When a man know he's doing something wrong, he kind of go, he can buy him gifts and doing all type of simp shit. Like I said, we get into that later. Another thing I want you to understand is that women, right? Women get upset not at the fact of other women, because a lot of guys be lying about other women, right? Oh, and I ain't talking to nobody else. You the only one. I ain't, it's just me and you. We exclusive. What I've come to realize is that a lot of the times when women get upset and hurt about it, they be more so hurt about the deceit and not the other woman. So I want y'all to follow me. They be more upset about the deceit and you lying and them realizing and the disappointment of them thinking you was a thorough, trustworthy dude, right? You had them fooled thinking you was a thorough, trustworthy, honest dude. You was a stand-up man. But then when you lying, it takes away and they get disappointed. And the fact that you deceived them. People don't like to be deceived and swindled this shit. This is what hurts them more. That hurts them more than the other woman. I've come to realize this. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that. I said that to say, fellas, if you are in a relationship and you want to do you want to talk to other women, leave the relationship, bro. Just leave the relationship. If it burns you that bad, if you can't say, if you're in a committed exclusive relationship, if you're watching this right now, you find yourself in a situation to where you're in a relationship and it burns you, or you want to cheat, or you already cheating. I'm telling you, getting caught cheating has real consequences that you more than likely aren't ready for. Right? Just leave, bro. It's worth it to just leave and say, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. And you'll be surprised to know that they'll probably still fuck with you. Hey, look, this is what I want to do. I got this itch. I apologize. You don't really even have to apologize, but this is what it is. This is where we at with it. And this is what I want to do. Right? You rather do that than to cheat and get caught. It's just too much stress. We're going to get into that. Right? Leave the relationship or just tell her you want to deal with other women or just ask for an open relationship. But y'all scared of that. So y'all don't want, you know what it is? Y'all scared to say, hey, I want to go fuck with other people because y'all think that she gonna fuck with other people. And that ain't what you want. You don't want her to go throw that hot. You don't want her putting hot dogs in her cave. They filling that hot dog caves up with sausages and shit and big cucumbers. And you got you don't want that. So what y'all do is y'all lie and say we exclusive and I ain't talking to nobody because you don't want them to talk to nobody. Got to get over that, bro. And if you got a woman who's like a regular, sane, healthy woman, most of the time a woman can't really be a woman who's really into you. If you masculine and you doing your thing and you that dude in her life and you have her attention, you have her heart, you have her soul. And most cases, generally, she ain't gonna want to deal with. She don't have the capacity to deal with nobody. Women are to deal with nobody else anyway. You have to understand that women are built and wired completely different than we are. Am I talking about women that's operating in the whole phase? No, but regular women, if you have her heart, her soul, and her mind, she's not gonna have the mental capacity to even deal with anybody else, bro. Trust me. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in a situation. You're in a situation to where, that's what you want to do. You want to cheat. You want to deal with other women. It's better if you just in a relationship or just look your woman in the face and tell her, hey, this is what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just some points I want to drive home. Now let's get to the meat. Y'all ready for the meat? Press 1. We're going to get to the dangers. The dangers. Press 1. Press 1. I thought women love the opposite, to be sold a dream. That's why they love shows like Doctors. Selling a person a dream is different from lying. Selling a person a dream is different from lying. But that's another story for another day. How many ways? I got 6. I got 7 ways. So we're gonna be here for a minute. 7 ways. The 7 dangers of lying to women. The 7 dangers of lying to women. Number 1, when you lying and living a double life, it's way, way too draining on your energy. It taxes your energy. It taxes you up here, right? When you sneaking and ducking and worrying and planning out how not to get caught, you have to understand, fellas, you only have so much mental space. You only have so much mental capacity. This mental space, you only have so much energy. This energy, this space should go to you being productive, not trying to creep from your girl, not trying to cover up your tracks, not trying to cover up your lies. This shit takes a lot of mental effort to live a double life or to keep up with your lies and shit. This brain, especially the older you get and you start to your brain power starts to dwindle, right? You want to reserve this shit. You want to reserve this. You want to reserve your energy. You want to reserve your brain power for being productive and getting money, not trying to sneak bitches around. You understand? You only have so much energy. You only have so much brain power. You need to spend that on building. You dig? Spend that shit on building your empire. Spend that shit on getting your money, making the right decisions, being free and clear. You don't want to spend I'm telling you, because I lived that life before. Lying. I lived that life before. Lying, sneaking, and doing all that shit. It takes too much to do that. Got to cover up your phone. You got to hide. You got to think of how you're going to hide and change the names in the phone. Take the time and the mental space to delete messages, hide on your Instagram, do all this old funny shit. Try to remember your lies. That shit is for the birds. That shit is for the birds. That shit will wear you out mentally, and you wonder why you can't get nothing done. You wonder why you can't concentrate on what needs to be concentrated, what needs to be concentrated on. You wonder why, because you lying and you live in a lie. You only have so much brain power. You only have so much energy. That energy needs to be spent on being productive. Yeah, it's using 2 phones. You got 2 phone bills and shit. That shit ain't worth it, bro. You got to have an extra phone and all this old crazy shit. That shit ain't worth it. You got to buy new drawers, cover. You can't wear cologne. You got to tell a chick, oh, don't wear cologne over here. We got to do it like this. You got to open up secret bank accounts so your girl don't see the hotels. Your wife don't see the hotel charges, and you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. And you got to try to figure all this out for pussy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? For pussy. That pussy is never worth your brain power. Trying to figure out how to get some side pussy is not worth the amount of effort it takes, to lie and to sustain a lie. You can take that same amount of effort and put it, and you can make some money with that same amount of effort. Use those forces, use that energy, use that brain power to figure out how to make some extra money. That's what you should do instead of using it, trying to keep up with a fucking lie. See, y'all, it's not about, I'm not finna sit up here and be like, oh, lying is wrong. If you want to be a liar, then be a fucking liar. I'm not the fucking morality police. That's not me. So if that's what you want to do, then fucking do it. Nothing I say on here is about being morality. It's about being practical with this game and doing the right thing so you can, and when I say right thing, so you can succeed and be the best person that you can be and be productive and be fruitful in your game. And you can be as attractive as you can and confident as you can, because you're doing what needs to be done and not sitting around lying. This is practical advice, not, well, it's wrong and we're not going to go there. We do practicality over here. So I'm laying shit out. It's practical. And it's way too much. It's way too much energy. It's way too much brain power to be sneaking and fucking ducking around and trying to cover your tracks. That takes way too much energy. Not to mention, it's way too much stress, which is unhealthy. Too much drama and too much stress is unhealthy for your mind and your body. You understand? Too much drama and too much stress is unhealthy for your mind and your body. It stresses you out when you have to lie. It stresses you out when you're sitting in front of your girlfriend. She asks you a question and you lying and you trying to figure out how to keep her from your lies. And she kind of getting on, she catching on to you. Now it's drama. That's too much drama and it's too much stress. When your body is stressed, your blood pressure elevates, your bodies release hormones that's harmful, chemicals and hormones that's harmful to your organs, because it's in overdrive, because you're in a state of stress, and this taxes your blood vessels, this taxes your blood pressure, this taxes your kidneys, your liver, and everything. Slowly, you might as well smoke cigarettes. I didn't make this up. This is, like I said, we're going to be practical. When you lying and stressing and causing that drama, it taxes your body and it taxes your mental health. You see what I'm saying? So lying, number one, is too draining, and you only have so much energy. Use the energy to be productive. Use the brain power to be productive, and you have to look after your health, because when you lie and you sneak around and you're trying to cover your tracks and doing all this shit and getting drama, because it is, and you're lying and it's drama and it's fighting, you're stressed out. And when you're stressed out, your body's stressed out, and it taxes your organs and it taxes your mental health. And guess what else? You can't concentrate on what needs to be done. And what needs to be done is you get into the bag. You improving yourself. You making yourself more attractive. You building an empire. That's number one, why you shouldn't lie. It's practicality over here. Right? Let me get some ones in the chat. Let me get some ones in the chat. Fuck that. Shout out to my man, Afi. Let me get some fire signs. I need some fire signs for that. Because y'all thought I was finna get on and say, it's wrong. It's in the Bible and all that. But no, we ain't doing that. Let me get some fire signs. Where we at with them likes? Number two, respect. When you're honest, you get respect as a man, right? And we all know, right? Well, even if you didn't know, respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness, fellas. Respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness. Right? When you honest, the respect is sustainable. Right? When you honest, the respect is sustainable. When you tell the truth is constant. The truth is what it is. You don't have to keep telling the truth. The respect is there. You can sustain respect while you're being honest. Right? And honesty is respect. And respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness. In order for a woman to love you, in order for a woman to submit to you, she have to respect you. In order for a woman to love you, she have to respect you. In order for her to submit to you, she have to love you and respect to you and respect you. You understand what I'm saying? So That's your foundation. Your honesty is your foundation, fellas. Honesty. Your girl should be able to look at you and say, if I ask him a question, my man is going to tell me the truth. If I ask him how I look today, my man is going to tell me the truth. And that's a sidebar for you guys. If you guys want to know how to make a woman or how to get a woman to appreciate you, to appreciate your words, to appreciate the things you do for her, honesty is the key to that. If you want a woman to appreciate your validation, appreciate your confidence, your compliments. I said confidence. If you want a woman to appreciate that, honesty is the way to that. Right? When you're honest man, when your woman asks you, babe, how I look in this dress, and you say you killing that shit, she knows that you ain't lying to her. She appreciates that. But if you tell her every time, oh, you look fine, oh, you look great, oh, you look great, oh, you look great, oh, you fine, she don't appreciate the things that you say anymore because she know it's bullshit. This is real game for you guys that's in relationships. If your girl look a mess, you need to tell her she look a mess. If she asks you, if her food ain't good today, tell her you wasn't really feeling it today. But if you get to a point of, oh, it's so good, baby. Oh, everything is fine. Oh, you look great today. You look great today. Then y'all wondering why your women don't appreciate you. Because you bullshit them all day, bro. Women appreciate the honesty. When you do give them criticism, or you do tell them something that they can, step their game up with, they'll appreciate it more because they know it's coming from an honest place. When you do give them a compliment, when you do validate them, they appreciate it a lot more because it's coming from an honest place. You see what I'm saying? So that's a sidebar. But like I said, respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness, right? And when you're an honest person, and just like I just said about these examples in the sidebar, it's sustainable when you're honest. This respect is sustainable. It really don't require maintenance on that part. Now you still got to do what you got to do as a man, but on this level, it requires no maintenance. When you lie, the respect requires maintenance. You have to keep going under the hood and keep lying and keep catching up with your lies and keeping up with your lies in order to maintain the respect. But when you're honest and you tell the truth, that you got to do it one time. And it's basically like autopilot. The respect is basically on autopilot at this point. You see what I'm saying? It's sustainable. Like my man Jay-Z say, the great Hove said, right? In the Blueprint song. The Blueprint, yeah, that's Blueprint. When he went at Nas. Blueprint was better than Ether, by the way. That's another conversation for another day. That's another conversation for another day. Y'all want to go there, we can go there. But Blueprint was better than Ether, by the way. But my man Jay-Z dropped a line in that song that was priceless, right? He said, it's only so long fake thugs could pretend. I know y'all thought that was a classy bar and shit, but that was wisdom. It's only so long fake thugs could pretend. Right? You always see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You always see it with these rappers who get exposed and people who get exposed, or even content creators who get exposed for living a lie. That's what he meant by that. It's only so long that a lie can hold up. Lies can't hold up because lies require a lot of fucking maintenance. And eventually you burn out. Living a double life or living a life that's not yours or pretending to be something you're not, which is a monogamous man, or you pretend to be an alpha male, or you pretend to be whatever you want to be for this girl, you have to maintenance that. And this maintenance requires a lot of effort. And you still have to live and make money and do all this other shit. So you have to take away from that to maintain the lie. You got 24 hours in a day. You got so much energy. You only got so much brain space. So you have to maintain these lies. And this is what the respect is built upon. So she see you as this, but you have to maintain this. And it's only so long before you don't have the energy to maintain it no more. And it's only so long that fake thugs can pretend. That's what Jay-Z meant by that. When he said in that song talking about Nas or Mobb Deep, I forgot who that bar was exactly at. He said it's only so long because, you know, back in the days and even now, rappers used to act like they was thugs. And they used to act like they were street guys only to get exposed. So what he was saying was, you know, it's only you didn't live that life. And it's only so long that fake thugs can pretend. That's what he meant. Lies require maintenance. Now, when you put this to the dating world and you say, okay, I'm a monogamous man. I want to be monogamous to you, baby. I want to push on to you. And she respects this. Now she respects you because she thinks you're honest. It takes a lot of effort to maintain that. You're not going to be able to sustain that forever. That respect is not sustainable because you're going to have to maintain it. And it's going to take a lot of energy and effort to maintain those lies. And if you lie once, you got to keep lying. And you got to keep remembering the lies. And you got to tell new lies on top of the old lies. My grandma taught me that. My grandma used to tell me that all the time. If you lie, you got to keep lying. If you lie, you got to keep lying. You only got to tell the truth one time. My grandma beat that into me. My mama and my grandma beat that into me. You got to tell the truth one time. But if you lie, you got to keep trying to remember your lies and you got to keep telling them. Right? That's not sustainable. You can't sustain respect for too long on top of lies. Number two, like I said, is respect. Right? Now, once the lie is exposed, the respect is gone. The respect is gone. Generally, if a guy don't have like super game and he ain't really gamed up as super tough alpha and not super tough alpha, but player, and if he not that type of dude, usually when he cheat on his girl and he get caught lying, that's usually the beginning of the end because the respect goes. You understand? Now, there's certain guys who got game enough to turn situations like that around. I got game enough to turn stuff like that around, right? But most guys don't have the game enough to turn that around. How to throw her mind for a loop. So once the respect goes, once the lie get exposed, the respect go out the window. Versus if you tell the truth, you get the truth is built on concrete, bro. You can't really break that. It's built on steel. It's a steel foundation. So that's number two. You get respect when you're honest, man. And respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness, fellas. I'm going to say it one more time. Respect is the foundation to love and submissiveness. That's number two. Can I get some fire signs in the chat, please? Can we get some fire signs in the chat, please? Where we at with it? Y'all rocking? Y'all still up? Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet tonight. You motherfuckers is quiet tonight. Ganancio, Michael Antoine, Diego, Ritu, Antonio, Matt W. Appreciate that. Appreciate them fire signs. I don't think telling the truth works on gaming, young girls. Well, keep lying. Just by the way you talking, I can tell you young or inexperienced. I've been doing this for a long time. I know what I'm talking about. I had to learn this lesson. I was lucky to turn it around. Yeah, in most cases, once your girl view you as a liar, that's the beginning of the end. That's usually the beginning of the end. Now, number 3, women can't fully submit to you if they can't trust you. A woman, submissiveness is feminine energy, right? Really, and generally, people can't submit to what they don't trust. It's insane. It's insane for a person to submit themselves to something that they can't trust. That's insane, right? Would you go to work and submit yourself to work if you didn't trust that they would pay you? You understand? If you didn't trust your job, if you didn't trust your job would pay you, would you go and submit yourself to them fully like you're doing right now? You more than likely wouldn't. So you have to understand this about women. In order for a woman to submit to you, and submission is a huge deal. Submission is basically somebody giving up their own will to follow your will, basically giving their life to you. You're putting their life in your hands and submitting themselves to you. And you have basically access to them and control over them. When a woman submits to you, this is what she's doing. Basically sacrificing what she got going on for you. Submission is a big deal. Y'all be like, I want to work with it. I want my woman to be submissive. And that's a big deal. You ain't even, a lot of y'all ain't even worth that. This is why I tell you to get your shit together. So when a woman look at you, she can say to herself, okay, I'm willing to give my life to this person. I'm willing to give my life to this person, this man, and his purpose and what he got going on. And I can blend my shit with his, and I can give up everything I got going on, my school of thought, the way I think, my way of doing things, my life, and I can give it over to this dude. And I trust him that he'll take me to prosperity. This is what women do when they submit. When a woman submits to you, she has to trust you that you have her and that you can lead her to prosperity or success or whatever dream you sell her. And if she can't trust you, you will not get full 100% submission, commitment, servitude. If she views you as a liar, it's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. If she view you as a liar, if this woman views you as a liar, a person who's lying, she can't be trusted, she may be cooperative. Cooperative and submission is two completely different things. But if she views you as a liar and somebody she can't trust, you will never, ever get submission from a woman. Not full submission. You'll never get commitment. And just because a woman is with you, just because a woman is in a relationship with you, spending your money, making it easier on her to pay the bills, going half with you on the bills so it could be a load off her back, that don't mean she's committed to you, brother. A lot of y'all got this game all the way fucked up. Just because a woman is in a relationship with you or she's married to you does not mean she's committed to you. It does not mean she's submissive to you. It does not mean she's in 100% servitude to you. So a woman can be with you because it benefits her financially, or you feel some type of void that she's missing, or you heal some type of trauma. When a woman can be with you and not be committed to you. In order for a woman to commit herself to you, especially nowadays, you guys have to understand, nowadays, man, women are not like they was 100 years ago. Women didn't have shit 100 years ago. So in order for Jay First, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but right, security, that's big, bro. Security. Nowadays, women have their own lives. And if you want her to give this up for you, she got to trust you, bro. If you want her to commit herself to you, she have to trust you. You have to establish trust. And what's the best way to establish trust? Honesty. Being real. Being 100. Doing things with integrity. Honesty. She's not going to submit to you, be 100% submissive, 100% serving you, and 100% committed if she can't trust you. And like I said, just because you are with somebody don't mean that they're committed to you. There's a million reasons to be in a relationship today. Rent is high, gas is high, and two incomes are better than one. That's a lot of y'all in relationships like that, where the thought process is two incomes are better than one, but you don't have your girl's mind. You don't have her soul. You can't have her. She's not gonna give you her soul if she don't trust you. She's not going to give you her soul if she don't trust you with it. Especially nowadays. See, back in the days, you could woos a bitch 100 years ago. And I don't even know, but it just seems like it because I wasn't alive 100 years ago. But nowadays, you're going to have to come with more than your income because they got their own income now. You see what I'm saying? You're not going the type of relationships y'all want. So y'all be watching all this shit. All these content creators, and y'all want certain types of relationships, and y'all want women to be a certain type of way with you. Y'all think that having broad shoulders and thumping your chest gonna keep a bitch on her knees and keep a bitch in line. That's not how you get a woman's soul, my dude. A woman has to be secure. See, we say shit like, I took her soul. I want to take her soul. I want to take her soul. Let me let you in on a little secret. And this is from a guy that got plenty of souls in my closet, right? I have plenty of souls in my closet. It's not about taking a woman's soul. You can't take a woman's soul. I know we say that because it sounds cool and say, oh yeah, I take souls, I take souls. Guys like me say that. But the truth is, the woman has to willingly give you her soul, bro. There's no such thing as taking a soul. She has to give you her soul in exchange for something. Women give you their soul in exchange for your heart, bro. I ain't gonna go too much into that, but she has to give you her soul. They want something for your soul. She has to give it to you, right? There's no taking it. And in order for her to give you her soul, to give you her mind, you can't be a liar. When she see you, she can't see liar. I can't trust him. Because that spells danger for them. That's dangerous to submit yourself to a person who you can't trust. That's dangerous. Like on a survival level, that's very dangerous to do it. And anybody would be insane to submit themselves to anybody or anything that they can't trust, to commit themselves to anybody or anything that they couldn't trust. You have to be a complete fool. You understand? So that's number 3. Women cannot and will not submit to you, serve you, submit or commit or serve if she don't fully trust you, if she see you as a liar, right? She'll be in a relationship with you, but half her mind gonna be elsewhere. Half her shit gonna be elsewhere. And you just gonna be the guy that's just practical to be with until she finds somebody who's better than you. Because, it's 2 incomes are better than one. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Ritu says, also fellas, paying all of her bills won't make her submit to you either. That's definitely not gonna happen. Money is a great tool, but that's not it. That's definitely not. You damn right about that. Shout out to Ritu for that. But yeah, she gotta trust you, right? And like I say, I was just saying, half of her gonna be elsewhere. If she can't trust you, if she's with you and she can't trust you, half of her gonna be elsewhere. And she's just waiting along to the next dude. To the dude that come, that's about something. When that dude come, that's about something that's solid. She get a solid dude that want to give her some airtime. It's over for you, bro. It's over. It's over. It's not comfortable being with somebody you can't trust. That's not a comfortable thing for anybody. If I don't trust a woman, I cannot lay next to her. I can't be next to a woman I can't trust. And that's how they feel. You got to think, you got to put the shoe on the other foot. So cut the lying shit. Like I say, this ain't about what's right or wrong. This is practicality and things that can help you in your game. You see what I'm saying? The truth eventually gonna come to the light, fellas. And when it comes to the light, that submission is gone. That servitude is gone. That commitment is gone. And don't get caught up because she's still with you. Because she's still with you and y'all still in a relationship. That don't mean shit. They can be with you and not be committed to you. That's number 3. Can I get some fire signs? See, this top level shit, bro. This how you get souls. But like I say, it ain't no getting a woman. So you ain't gonna take no soul. She got to give it to you, and she give it to you in exchange for something, bro. Having a woman's soul ain't free. You know, whatever the currency, but they ain't doing it for free, and they definitely ain't giving it to nobody they can't trust. All right, now you might not have heard this one before, or you may have heard me talking about it before. But like I say, I bring things to the game. I bring things to this manosphere that y'all don't know about, that y'all ain't heard. So this one you may have not have heard. I doubt you've heard it because I know I was the first person to say something like this. And I'm not the creator of this school of thought. That's not what I'm saying. Because I was taught this. Well, not this, not necessarily this, but some of this stuff my mother taught me, or my grandmama taught me, or my dad taught me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying what I'm talking tonight, but you know, or I've learned from this situation, or this OG taught me. You know what I'm saying? But this is more so. This one is deep. This one is deep, and I've yet to hear anybody else talk about this. This one is deep. Number 4. This one is deep. Number 4. The guilt from lying and being deceitful ignites simp behaviors on all levels. The guilt from lying and being deceitful ignites the simp in you on all levels. And there's a simp in every last one of us. There's a simp in every last. You know how they be like, you got to kill the beta. You can never kill the beta in you. You can never kill that simp. He's there. He's going to be there. Lying and being deceitful and being conniving and doing the wrong things as a man. Remember I said that men and women, we do things different. When a man is being deceitful and when a man is lying and shit like that, you start simping, right? Why do you start simping? Because logically, we try to right our wrongs, right? And by writing out, in order to right our wrongs, what happens is we start to display behaviors. We start to display things like simping. For example, you start over pursuing a woman when you know you're lying to her. You pursue her a little harder. And what happens when you over pursue a woman? Can I get somebody to let me know in the chat what happens when you over pursue a woman? Naturally, when you know you're doing something wrong to somebody, to a woman, you'll start simping. You start doing behaviors to what we consider simping, like over pursuing. So what happens when you over pursue a woman? We all know what happens, right? We all know what happens when you over pursue a woman. It's subtle. It's very subtle. When you know you lying to your girl, what happens? You text her a little bit more. It's a subconscious thing. You text her a little bit more. You call her to check in a little bit more. You over pursue her. What you doing? I want to see you. I want to see you so bad. It's the guilt. It's guilt. Your guilt is driving you to fix it. Right? Over affectionate. You start complimenting her a lot more. You start validating her a lot more. Why? Because you trying to subconsciously, you trying to fix the wrong. You trying to fix the bullshit. right? You're trying to fix it. That's just a man's nature. When we see a problem, we try to fix that problem. And the way to fix that problem, if you and so we develop ways to fix the problem subconsciously. If you try to go fix the problem and say, "Hey, babe, I'm lying to you. Here's $100," you know you can't do that. So what you do is you do it covertly, and this is your guilt talking, right? Start being a little bit more affectionate. Start telling you love her a little too much, or you start saying, "I love you, baby. You know I love you." It's guilt. What happens when you tell your girl, "I love you" too much? She starts to get comfortable. And what happens when she starts to get comfortable? She starts to test. She start looking at you weak. So she start doing little tests, strength tests, talking to you crazy, elevated tones just a little bit. This leads to arguments. This leads to arguments and you being frustrated. Now you want to cheat more because you're frustrated. So now you're frustrated, you're cheating more, you're lying more. She's disrespecting you because you're comfortable. She's comfortable where she's at. You know what I'm saying? You're giving her a little bit too much. The "I love yous" don't mean anything no more because you're saying it too much. You compliment too much. Don't mean nothing no more. So what happens when you tell your girl, "I love you" for the fifth day and she don't say it back, or she look like, "Okay, yeah," you get in your feelings and you get salty. Now it's an argument, right? Because you feeling guilty. You know what I'm saying? This shit deep, bro. This is what lying does to a man. When a man lies to a woman, this is the behavior. Over romanticism. You start over romanticizing your situation, trying to make shit better, trying to do too much, giving her a little too much. I'm not, of course, I ain't gonna never say I'm not the guy to say don't do nice shit for your woman. Don't give your woman a compliment here and there. But we're talking about too much and overdoing it to the point to where it starts to get stale and you start to become overbearing because you're trying to fix your guilt. You see what I'm saying? It's just it's the shit deep. It's real. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to fix it, you're trying to overcompensate for that guilt. That simp comes out every time. The simp comes out every time. You feeling guilty, right? You feeling guilty. So what you doing? You temp checking a little too much. Oh, babe, you calling her while she at work. I'm just trying to see what's up with you and blah, 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 blah. And, I just want to let you know I love you and, have a good day. And she's like, okay. The first time it's like, ooh, I feel special. But then you start doing that shit enough. She like, damn, why you bothering me while I'm at work? And now you frustrated because when she snapping like, damn, bro, I said I'm at work. Why you bothering me while I'm at work? Now you frustrated because you trying to say something nice and she ain't receiving it well. Now you have an argument about something totally different. So now you frustrated and now you cheat more. It's a cycle, bro. It's a cycle. This is lying. This is what lying does, bro. You're over romanticizing. You fucking you're over pursuing, you're over affectionate. And what happens when you do this? They start to act different with you. When they start to act different with you, you start to react in a way that's not conducive to your relationship lasting. So now there's arguments and there's fight. And it's all started because you felt guilty. It's subtle. This is really subtle. You got to pay attention to it to get it. A lot of guys don't understand this. And this is what happens when you lie. Lying brings about simp energy when you're lying to women. Can I get some fire signs in the chat? That's number 4. Number 4 was the guilt from lying and being deceitful. The guilt from lying and being deceitful subconsciously ignites the simp that lies within all of us. You can't kill the beta. The beta is there, and the beta gonna always be there. You can never kill that beta. That's a part of you. You understand? That's number 4. That's number 4. We rocking. We going. Woo. Nigga talking about what's in that red cup. Motherfucking water. Water is in this red cup. Chain reaction to destruction. That's right. That is right. Now, like I said, fellas, if you're just tuning in, he's a dangerous lion. This has nothing to do with morals or what's right and what's wrong. This is practical things that hinder your game. This gets in the way of your game. This gets in the way of your progress and development as a man. Lying. That's just why we shouldn't lie. It has nothing to do with, oh, it's so wrong. It's nothing to do with that. Now, number 5. Outside of simping. Number 5. Outside of simping, you subconsciously start displaying behaviors that repel women. So you take it a step further from simping. King League, I don't know if you think I'm bullshit, but I don't drink, bro. And I don't smoke. That's water. That's H2O. But again, number 5. Outside of simping. So simping aside, this is a level up from simping. You subconsciously start displaying behaviors that repels women from guilt. Guilt drives you to do things that repel women. It's a level up from simping. You start to, after the simping, you start to take it a little bit further. Now the behavior is starting to come out. And these behaviors that you display from your guilt is repellent. It's pussy dehydrated. It's to women, right? Why do you do this? Because you instinctively know karma is around the corner and you can't stomach. Instinctively, you know the seeds you plant gonna grow. What happens when you know karma is around the corner, and when you know you reap what you sow, and you know the seeds that you plant gonna grow? You're gonna bear the fruit that you grow. You know when you make your bed, you gotta lay it in. All this good old wisdom my grandma's taught us, right? You can't stomach that. So what happens when your girl is working a little bit later, when her boss asks her to work a little bit late? Your guilt telling you maybe she's doing the same thing. Subconsciously, you're like, well, maybe she cheating on me because I'm cheating on her, right? Maybe she's doing this to me, right? So what you start doing, you start questioning her. Women do the same thing. Y'all know when women be cheating, y'all are the fastest way to catch a woman to know if a woman's cheating is if she pressing you about cheating. We all know that. Guess what? Y'all do some men do the same thing. Her boss tell her she got to work late. What happens? You feel guilty. So what you start doing? You start questioning why you working and what's going on? What's going on? So now she like, damn, what, you don't trust me? She ain't thinking in her mind that you cheating on her, but it's just your behavior. You start to become a little insecure now. And we all know what happens when a man is insecure in a relationship. See, this guilt drives your insecurity, and this insecurity makes you display behaviors that's going to repel your woman, brother. You understand what I'm saying? This comes from lying, sneaking and cheating around. This is where this comes from. Right? And you start with, why you ain't go? Where you been at? Why you want to go to what? Why you want to go to girls' night out? What happened? Why you ain't picking up your phone? You start to get a little insecure because you know karma is around the corner. You know, Michael Antoine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you just made that face. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? You know it's around the corner. You know them seeds that you plant gonna grow. Why you want to go hang out with your girls? Why you hanging with her? You can't wear that. Don't wear that. Why you want to wear that to the store? Why you doing your hair? What you starting to go to the gym for? What you got going on? I don't trust you. Nah, you can't go out with them. Nah, you can't. Nah, I ain't feeling that. Hell no. So now it's not that she suspect that you cheating, but you start to become insecure. And you know what happens when you become insecure? You start to push her away. So now mistrust sets in, right? Now mistrust sets in. So now you don't trust her. She don't trust you, right? You don't trust her. You start showing it. You start showing it, and now you start to get jealous. Why? Because lying ass, your lying ass, right? You start to become a little bit more controlling. Why? Because you know it's coming back to haunt you. You know it's coming back to get you too. You scared of what's gonna happen. You can't stomach her giving up that good old revenge coochie to a player like Dre, or one of them players, giving up that good revenge coochie while she shedding a tear, and it's just so good, and she just hate her man, and she giving it to him raw and sucking him up and all type of shit to get back you. You can't stomach that. So you start to get jealous. The thing is, when you start to become jealous, the behavior you display when you're jealous is a repellent. Women are turned off by jealousy in a man. Women are turned off by that shit. So now your girl is turned off. And guess what's happening when your girl is turned off? She don't want to submit to you. She don't want to sleep with you. She don't want to give you head because of your behavior and the way that you behave, because you feel guilty and you're trying to cover it up. You got a guilty conscience. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're frustrated because your girl ain't giving you sex. So what happens? You start cheating more. It's a vicious cycle. It's a hamster wheel. You start cheating more. More cheating, more lies. More hoes, more lies. You understand what I'm saying? More repellent behavior on your part. More drama. You understand what I'm saying? More drama. You're being controlling. You're being jealous. You start checking her phone now. Y'all already know that's the weakest shit you can do is be caught somewhere looking in a girl's phone. Why? You trying to find something. Just trying to make sure she ain't doing what you doing or trying to justify what you doing. So now your girl is completely turned off. Now she turned off. She don't really, you're over simping. So now she tired of the fucking compliment. She tired of you checking up. She tired. Your I love yous ain't working no more. So now your girl don't even know you cheating on her, but she just feel like you weak. She just feel like you weak now. So now she start treating you like you weak. At this point, she don't even know you cheating on her, but you being weak. Why you being weak? Good old guilty conscience. Good old guilty conscience. You can't stomach what's around the corner. You can't stomach that shit. You know she finna be legs finna be in the air. And when women give you that revenge, when they give up the revenge coochie, they let niggas hit it raw and all. When they stick it to you, they stick it to you good. When women stick it to you, when they get you back good. And they get you back with a dude that's better than you, that look better than you, and then got more money than yours, his dick bigger than yours, his car better than yours. They get you. When they get you, see what we do, we go fuck 3s and 4s and fat hoes, and the easiest thing that they go get you. So when you look at this nigga, your stomach start hurting because you know he better than you in every way. And you know she was on her knees because you know you cheating with women who cheating on their boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? So you know this. You already know. You cheating with a girl. Y'all cheat with girls. Y'all cheat when you cheat with the girl that's cheating on her man. So you know. You know how they're giving it up. Letting you hit it raw, they on their knees, and you fit all in their throat with it. You know what I'm saying? Letting the nigga spit in her mouth and all type of shit. You know that's coming. So now you start being jealous. You start being controlling. You start checking phones. You see what I'm saying? The mistrust sets in. So now she feel like you can't trust her and it's drama. You see what I'm saying? Because you know karma is around the corner. This what happens when you lie. This what happens when you lie, bro. This what happens when you say, hey, I'm only with you, instead of saying, hey, look, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm spitting, when I'm in the middle of the ism, people ask me stuff like this. But he probably knew, so shout out to you. I appreciate you for sliding through. But you probably knew I never seen you before, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the topic, brother. But I appreciate you for sliding through. Jamal the Creator, what's up, bro? Shout out to Jamal the Creator Vlogs. My man got a channel. Go check that out. But yeah, fellas, that's number 5. That's number 5. Outside of simping, number 5 is outside of simping. You subconsciously start displaying behaviors that repel women from guilt. That's number 5. Who the man? I'm telling you, they don't teach y'all stuff like this. That's why they can't fuck with me. They can't fuck because they're not teaching y'all. This is real game, bro. This is real shit. This ain't that. Do you find it easier to pick up younger girls age 18? This ain't fuck all that, bro. I mean, we can get to that. We talk about that. Because that's honestly, that's a good question. So, Aaron, if you're still here, my apologies. Ask me that again when I get done with the topic. Because I actually just read it. That's actually a good question. So my apologies. Ask me that when I get done with this. That's just a pet peeve of mine when I'm talking about something and guys are asking me crazy questions. If I got any super chats, let me see if I got any super chats. Kenneth Ortiz, shout out for the $10 super chat. What's a couple of your favorite books? Think and Grow Rich, bro. Think and Grow Rich. I'm always, if you ever ask me that, I'm always, that might gonna be my answer. Shout out to Will33 for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. This ism is deep. Psychologists not spitting this. They can't fuck with me, bro. I ain't no psychologist, though. I ain't no psychologist. But yeah, it's real out here, fellas. It's really real out here. Really, really real out here. Y'all ready for number 6? Y'all ready for number 6? Can we get a number 1? If you're ready for number 6, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this shit. We almost done. Stopping by for the night to thumbs up. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, brother. Number 6, let's get it. Let's keep this shit moving. Number 6 reason why you shouldn't lie. The dangers of lying to women. The dangers of lying to women. Number 6. It fucking burns. It burns your soul when a woman who really does it for you, when a woman who's really into you, really submissive to you, provided you value. You understand? Provided you value, held you down, committed to you, that you're attracted to. It burns your soul when this type of woman gets away from you because you lie, and in her eyes, you're a liar. Nothing stings worse than that, bro. That is a horrible feeling. Trust me, I know. That is a horrible feeling. That is a horrible feeling when you fucked up something that was good for you, that provided you so much value, that was there for you, that was down for you. Because that's a lot to get a woman in that state. It takes a lot of effort to get a woman in that state to where she's completely 100% about you. That takes a lot of effort to do that. That takes a lot of game and a lot of skill. Now, can you do it again? Of course you can do it again. I can do it like that. Right? But I'm at that level. But even still, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of brain power. It takes a lot of mental effort. It takes a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying? To garner that level of respect for a woman, to where she completely opens herself to you, completely gives herself to you, completely serves you. You know what I'm saying? Can provide you value, submissive to you. She's about you. She's down for you. When you lose that because you lied and she look at you like a liar, and you see that she don't see the same thing in you anymore. When you look at her and you look at how she used to look at you, when she looked at you, you saw her sparkle in her eye. You saw the twinkle of admiration, like she was looking at a god. When you see that go away and she look at you like you're a scumbag, and she look at you and you can see the disrespect in her eyes, that stings, bro. I felt that before. That stings. It stings horribly. And you lost this good person because you lied. That stings really bad, bro. It happened to me when I was younger. It stings really bad, bro. It's almost like it'll haunt you for a long time. That will haunt you for a long time. You have a lot of late nights regrets. Well, because good people are hard to come by. You can get people to serve you. You can get people to be submissive to you. You can get people to commit to you. But good people, good, genuine people with good hearts, especially good women that with good hearts, that's good people. They're kind of hard to come by. Women are everywhere. Women who give you pussy are everywhere. Pussy everywhere. Women who are willing to submit to you everywhere. Women who will serve you, they're everywhere. But good-hearted people, good-hearted women, when you lose one like that, and she provides you value, and she was submissive, and she was valuable to you, and she helped you, and she made your life easier, and the whole nine, and you was insanely attracted to her, just like she was with you, and y'all had that chemistry, y'all had that connection, y'all had that bond, y'all had that vibe. That stings when that go away because you lied, bro. And that is hard to find. When you got all of that in one pack, I had all of that before, one package. And got caught up, bro. When I was young, I was 21. I still think about that sometimes, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm 37. No, I was 19. I think I was 19 or 20. Decent person, bro. I bombed it. I told y'all that story, though, so I ain't gonna get into that story. But yeah, that bomb, and that bothered me for a long time. I didn't try to pursue her and chase after her, nothing. It just bothered me for a long time. It's just like, damn. You understand? So like I say, it's more than just getting a submission from a woman. It's more than just getting cooperativeness from a woman. It's more than just getting that. But I'm talking about a person that's just genuinely a good-hearted person, good people. You see what I'm saying? That you're attracted to, and she's attracted to you in the same way. You got the spark to be. That shit is. When you lose that because you're a liar, bro, and they look at you like you're a liar, that stings. Just to look at somebody and just to compare to when you, like I said, when you have a woman in a certain state and she's just all about you, you got her soul. The way she looks at you when she look into your eyes is powerful. A lot of you guys don't know nothing about this. This is why I'm trying to help you get your shit together so you can experience stuff like this. It's an energy you get from that. It's a confidence you get from that. I can't even put it into words. You get from looking at a woman in her eyes and knowing that she looks at you almost like a god, and she has the highest esteem for you. She has the highest respect for you. And it's a twinkle in the eye when they look at you. A lot of you guys don't know nothing about that, but that's powerful. It's intoxicating. So to see that in a woman's eyes go from mistrust, disdain, disappointment, for her to look at you like you're a piece of shit, to see that in that same woman, to where she don't look at you like that no more. You don't get that from looking in her eyes no more. It does something to you. It stings really bad, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's very humbling to look a woman in her eyes and know, and it dawns on you, I ain't got her no more. She gone. You can see it in her eyes. She gone. That's crazy. That's the life of them. You know, when you deal with enough of them, you feel stuff like that. You understand? These the little intricacies of the game that a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these guys don't know nothing about because they ain't been there. But Yeah, to look in a woman's eyes to see, it just dawns on you that damn, she gone, bro. It stings. That look haunts you forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it burns. And also you gotta remember, lying also ignites. This is a part of number 6. Lying also ignites the vindictive trait in women. Lying ignites the vindictive trait in women. It turns and makes them scorn, right? Like Tupac said, Tupac the Great said, hell hath no fury like a woman scorn. A cemetery full of motherfuckers not knowing. That's a classic line from Tupac. So he used to put game in music back then. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorn. A cemetery full of motherfuckers not knowing. That's Pac. Right? When a woman is in vindictive mode, their moral compass goes out of the window, my brother. When the vindictive lights switch on in a woman, morals go out of the window. It's not about what's right anymore. It's about getting you back. And they will get you back at all costs. And they will not feel bad about it. That's a power that women have. I was talking to one of my students about this. Men have this power. Let me break this down for you real quick. Men have this power, right? Where we can, our violence, we have the propensity to take violence to a level that women can't understand. And if need be, we can get violent and sleep good at night. Like if somebody tried to harm you and you had to do something to that person, a guy can do that and sleep good at night. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Pay attention to this. This is the strength of what's considered a strength as far as survival goes, right? Survival mechanisms as humans. We have this ability as men to exert violence and exert force to get what we want, and to not, wouldn't feel bad about it. I'm not saying if you go steal a lady's purse or you go rob some civilian or something that you wouldn't feel bad, because you would feel horrible. But there are times as a man when violence is necessary. You may have to knock a motherfucker out, or you may have to do things to get violent and see blood and have blood on your shoes or things like that. Men have the propensity to do this and not feel bad about it. On the flip side, women are not as strong as you. So their violence is a little different. A woman's violence is a little different. It's not physical violence. It's up here. And when this kicks on, morals go out of the window. The same way if a guy came up and slapped your girl on the ass, you'll beat the dog shit out of him and be happy about it. When a woman feels like you wronged her and she's in vindictive mode, she'll do something so horrible to you, not physical violence, and she'll laugh about it. Like if you beat a guy's ass for touching your girls, if you beat a guy's ass for touching your girl, for slapping your girl on the ass in front of you, beat his ass, you'll go tell your boys about it and y'all will laugh about that shit. When a woman is in vindictive mode, when she does what she needs to do to you, whether it's steal your money, fuck your best friend, bleach all your clothes, get you fired from your job, her homegirls laugh about that, bro. This is their superpower, bro. And it's not even, that's the difference in men and women. You guys have to understand we different. They have the propensity to do things like this when somebody's done something to them. See, the first thing that a man do is think, I'm gonna go knock this motherfucker out. I'm gonna go slap this motherfucker up. I'm gonna go shoot his block up. I'm gonna go do, that's as a man. Women don't do that. They hit you underhandedly. And the same way you are right with the violence, they are all right with the vindictiveness and the underhanded shit. It's a flip. It's you see what I'm saying? That's their strength. This is our strength. And this is how this works. So when a woman is in vindictive mode and she's being cold to you, or she being mean to you, or she call you out your name, or she's doing things to you, or you see her, she's smashing your car windows out, or she bleach all your clothes, or she embarrass you on social media, or she fuck your best friend. When you always see things like this, when you see these things on video, it seems like the woman have no remorse, because they don't. And I'm not saying this to demonize women and to make women seem like they bad or nothing. I'm just saying that this is a power that they have. They have the power to do stuff like this and not feel bad about it. Just like you have the power to knock a motherfucker out, knock his teeth out as a man, get blood on your hands, smell the blood and everything, and it won't bother you. If you're a real man, at least. Doing stuff like that will bother women. When you see women fighting, and that's masculine women who that's out of the element. But physical violence generally bothers a woman. It makes a woman's cringe. Women can't stand to see physical violence and blood and things like that. Like, a man has no limits to his type of violence. This is why when you see simps, you don't see women, like women who not successful with men or who have terrible relationships or whatever, you don't see them committing mass shootings and things like this. You see stuff like this with men. You don't see women typically now, I'm not saying women don't, because there's a show called Snap, but you don't see women typically doing the things that men do when it comes to the level of violence. What you will see a woman do is the husband been cheating on her, and she take him to divorce court and she rape him for everything he got, to where the fuck he ain't got no, and then she fucking the pool guy, she raping him for everything she got. When you see them ladies, when you see the stories of women who do stuff like this, when you see the stories of women who do stuff like this to these guys, that's usually a vindictive woman, a woman who's felt, I'm not saying she was wrong, I don't know the story, but women like that felt that they've been wrong in some way, and they doing what they can to get back at that dude. When you hear these horror stories about the divorce court, she tried to take everything from me. She got her lawyers, she's sick of her lawyers. She trying to make me do this. She trying to make me do this. She don't want me to have nothing. And they doing these lengthy fucking court proceedings, then they just stringing it out to drain you, and it seems like Dr. Dre's wife and shit like that. And we as men looking at it like, does this bitch have a soul? Women, that's vindictive women. They don't feel any way about that. When that vindictive switches on, brother, fellas, when that vindictive switches on, a woman's morals go out the window. I'm telling you, you guys have to walk light. There's a cemetery full of men who didn't understand this. There are prisons full of men who didn't understand this. Why do you think? Let's talk about what's the cat, the YouTube dude that's the boxer that fought Jake Paul. Y'all remember the shit with the girl? Y'all remember the shit with the girl? The girl who had the false allegations against him, which was clearly bullshit. That woman, that girl, that bitch, because that's what that said for doing stuff, for doing that. She felt somehow, some way that what he did was wrong. And the vindictive mode kicked in. This is why we watching her on the thing, like, how could this bitch feel comfortable even sitting here lying, ruining a man's reputation, trying to ruin his livelihood, how can he do this? Now, whatever the reason that it is, which to us is not a good reason, and it's not really a good reason to do something like that. But in her mind, in a woman's mind, when the vindictive mode is on, all bets are off. So that's logical to her. That's fair to her. You see what I'm saying? That's fair for her, because, you know, he fucked her. She wanted more. He didn't. He fucked her. She was feeling him. She was trying to get more attention from him. And he just put her, you know, he just fucked her and tossed her to the side like she was a piece of meat. She felt a certain type of way about that. This kicks on the vindictive gene. It hurt her self-esteem. I got to get him back. So she's willing to get on fucking camera in front of millions of people and lie to ruin somebody's livelihood, ruin somebody's reputation, ruin everything about them, ruin their image so they can't even eat and they can be ostracized. This is horrible. As a man, look, and women, you rarely see women going against that. You rarely see women saying, hey, that's not wrong. You should do that, because women understand. Even though they don't agree with what she did, women understand where that girl was coming from. She's a piece of shit for doing that. But what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is when that gene, when that switch kicks on, all bets are off with a woman. I'm telling you, all morality goes out of the door. Just like when you see a guy that go in a store who get to a point, he go into a store and he just shoot up everything. To women, it's like, how the fuck could he do something like that? That's fucking insane. How can he do that? Women don't understand that. It's the same way on the other foot. When you see a woman like this, the bitch that did that to Jake Paul, men are sitting back like, how the fuck could this bitch sit up here and lie like that? Vindictive switch. Now to us, it's like, bitch, he fucked you and, you know, he ain't want nothing else with you. You know, you got to build your value up. It's your logic kicking. You got to build your value up. Be valuable to the man for him to like you. She don't see it like that. She felt like, okay, he hurt my self-esteem. He hurt me. So now I got to get him back. That's the vindictive gene. When that kicks in a woman, all bets are off. It's the morality goes out of the window. So what I'm saying, I just went on this long rant. What I'm saying, I said that to say, when you lie to women and you deceive them, right? Let's go back to number 6. When you lie to women and you deceive them and they feel like you played them, the vindictive gene is going to kick in. And you may not see a woman with red face and she's seeing red and she's breaking everything. No, you may see a woman who's spitting in your fucking food when she's serving it to you. You may see a woman who put her period blood in your spaghetti. You may see a woman who hitting on your best friend, plotting to fuck your best friend. You may see a woman who's planning on using everything you got, making you pay up all her credit card debt, and then when she get to where she needs, she's gonna divorce you, take everything from you, and have your ass with nothing, and fight to get everything from you, not let you see your kids the whole nine. When you see these women who hold the kids from the dad, that's the vindictive genes. Men look at this like, what the fuck? Like, how can you keep it? Because you don't see stories of men who have custody of their kids, keeping the kids from the mother, unless the mother is mentally crazy or abusive or something like that. But you don't typically hear women crying about, he won't let me see the kids. He won't let me see the kid. And it's a lot of single fathers. You don't see cases of women talking about, oh, he put me on child support. He put me on. You don't see this because men don't have this vindictive gene. What you do see is men hitting women in the mouth and giving them black eyes and shit. Just the violence. But what you see from women is women that have a kid with you, get mad because you ain't want to commit to her because you lied to her, cheated on you, and you have to fight like hell to see that kid. She putting you on child support and shit like this, taking you through divorce court. This is the vindictive gene. So what I'm saying is when you lie and you being deceitful and they feel like you played them, this gene kicks in. Fellas, these guys don't talk to you about stuff like this. And I want to talk to you about stuff like this because this shit can cost you your life. Like Tupac said, hell have no fury like a woman scorned a cemetery full of motherfuckers not knowing. You understand what I'm saying? That's number 6, fellas. It burns. 6 was 2 parts. It burns when you lose a good one like that, and the vindictive gene. Wow, period, blood, and spaghetti. Women do stuff like that. You know how many times, like, listen, let me tell you something. A vindictive woman will stay with you and feed you and put more salt in your food than it need to be because she know it raises your blood. And women do stuff like that, bro. When they feel like you wronged them, women will do stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't mistreat people. I go out of my way, not go out of my way, but I don't mistreat women, bro. I don't mistreat women, bro. Women have a power. The power that you have to be violent, bro. If they need be, women have that same power to be vindictive. And how a man can be violent and laugh and go tell his boys about it. Women have this. Women was to be sitting with their girlfriend talking about, girl, guess what I did? I fucking told everybody he tried to grape me. He assaulted me, or he tried to take something from me. I told everybody. Then sit there and laugh about it because they understand. Like I said, with that Jake Paul shit, bro, you didn't see women coming out saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's wrong. If anything, they had her back because they understand. Even if they don't believe it, they understand it. They understood exactly where she was coming from. That was dark, but it needed to be said. It's very dark. This shit is real, bro. Stop playing out here. Y'all niggas better stop playing. Shit is real. They have a power that you don't possess, and you have to respect it. This ain't about putting no women on no pedestals. It's about, and it's not I'm not gonna say respecting your opponent, because you shouldn't look at women like your opponents, because they're not opponents. But it's about respecting the space you in, bro, and respecting people's powers. Women have a power that you don't have, just like we have powers that they don't have. We different, bro, but this brings balance. You see what I'm saying? We have great qualities about us that they love, but we have qualities about us that allow us to overtake them. They have the same qualities. You see what I'm saying? But that's enough of that. I thought I grew out a scary campfire story, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Shit get real, bro. So I don't lie to women, bro. I don't mistreat women, bro. I don't, because I know what come with that. Just imagine where I'm at right now. Just imagine always keep an eye when you with a bitch. No, you don't have to. If you solid, you ain't got to do that. If you solid, the bitch will be your eyes for you, bro. If you solid, see, that's real game. If you solid, now I ain't talking about you if you fucking with some hood rat roach, but if you got a real one and you solid, she'll be your eyes. That's a good thing about them. She'll be your eyes for you. See what I'm saying? You can close your eyes with a real one. You can close your eyes and she got you. But I forgot where I was going with that. I forgot where I was going. How many times, like, listen, let me tell you something. A addicted woman will stay with you and feed you. Okay, let me see. From me. I told everybody. They'll sit there and laugh about it because they understand. Like I said, with that Jake Paul shit, bro. I want to catch my train of thoughts. I'm going back. Stop playing. Shit is real. They have a power that you don't possess, and you have to respect it. This ain't about putting no women on no pedestals. It's about, and it's not. I'm trying to get my train of thought because I really want to say that. Your opponent, because you shouldn't look at women like your opponents, because they're not opponents. But it's about respecting the space you in, bro. That's why y'all here, because I'm watching it. Powers. Women have a power that you don't have. Just like we have powers that they don't have. We're different, bro. I'm trying to catch my train of thought. You see what I'm saying? We have great qualities about us that they love, but we have qualities about us. We're almost there. Allow us to overtake them. They have the same qualities. You see what I'm saying? But that's enough of that. I thought I grew out a scary campfire story, but that's how I'm feeling right now. This was so interesting. Real, yeah, this is real. I don't lie to women, bro. I don't mistreat women, bro. I don't, because I know what comes with that. Just imagine where I'm at right now. Okay, I got it. I wanted to say that. I got it. Imagine, right? If I spent my life now, like I said, if I've done things I've lied here and there, or, you know what I'm saying? But I generally went through my life. Like, I can sit here and say that all the women that I've ever dealt with, bro, I've never had my tires slashed, never had my clothes bleached, I've never had my property destroyed. I had a woman or two kick over my table or something like that, flip over some food, but they had to clean that shit off my carpet. Then I've had that. But false allegations, stuff like that. I've never had things like that. Never had a woman put me in jail, lying, and none of that. I've never had that. That's in part to, the respect that I garner from women. I've always been like that. You're going to respect me, and we're not going to do the crazy shit, because I can show you who crazy. But that's also because I don't mistreat people, bro. I've never been a person that mistreated people, ever. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not that type of dude. If I'm dating a girl, I wouldn't sleep with her sister, or I wouldn't sleep with her homegirl. Like, now, have I hit friends? And, I hit that friend, I hit that friend, I hit that friend, and I looked at a picture on Facebook and I see 4 of them hugged up on a fucking girls' night out, and I hit all of them, of course. But like, I was not serious in a serious relationship with none of them, and it was like at different points. You understand what I'm saying? But I wouldn't cheat on a girl with her friend or her cousin. Like, I'm not a dirtbag, and I've never been a dirtbag to women. What I'm saying is just imagine where I'm at now with my brand. I got all these followers and shit. You don't, like, women will come out and say, oh, this nigga is this or he's that. He don't listen to that. Like, there would be shit like that about me. And it's not. You see what I'm saying? It's not. If I went through my life mistreating people, you would see that about me now, because people that know me know what I do. Women that know me know what I do. Hey, listen, my shit, I'm not like as popular as Kevin Samuels and shit, but people know what's up. People know I exist. A lot of people know I exist. I done been posted everywhere, bro. I done been viral several times. Like, I'm talking about viral, to the point where I had to turn my phone off. You see what I'm saying? Till my baby sister, like, oh shit. My mama, like, oh, I didn't know you do that. You see what I'm saying? So the women that I fuck with, the women that I used to fuck with, they all know. All them hoes follow Derek Jackson, bro. This nigga be posting my shit. So what I'm saying, I said that to say, if I went through my life mistreating people, people that know me will have bad things to say about me right now. And it'd be the perfect time. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mistreat people. The worst I've ever done to a woman is lie to her. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't. You gotta tell you, women have this switch. It's called the vindictive switch. Men got the violent switch. Women have the vindictive switch. A lot of women respect that violent switch that men have. They fear it. A lot of women don't too. Hood rats and shit. Like, hood rats don't be giving a fuck. A lot of chicks, they get into their modes and they don't be giving a fuck that a man could hit them in the jaw and knock them out. So, but if men have the violent switch, women have the vindictive switch. We're going to call it the double V. The double V, violence and vindictiveness. That's the man, and that's the woman's superpower. We have several superpowers as different genders, but this is just one of them: violence and vindictiveness. So, yeah, but like I say, that would if that would you would see women be like, oh, he did so, he that, he lying. Why you think I can get on here and confidently say that? I can get on here and confidently say a woman ain't never did me like that. A woman ain't never did this to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mistreat them, right? I literally get on here and say I ain't never gave a woman no money. If I've been in videos saying that all over the internet, I ain't never gave a woman no money. If I mistreated women, there'll be women that will capitalize off that. It's be like, he lied. No, yes, he did. He lying. I can confidently say these things. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I get to a level where people come out and be like, oh, this, we'll deal with that. But generally, bro, you're not going to see that. Not from no woman I ever dealt with. Not from no woman I ever dealt with. You see what I'm saying? Facts, respect where they have strength. You got to respect the game, bro. You guys have to respect the game. And you have to respect people's powers for what it is. Women respect your strength, bro. Women respect the fact that you'll knock their teeth out. These women respect that. That's why they're scared of it. This is why they try to control it. Not saying that you should do stuff like that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't beat on women. That's not at all what I'm saying. But you have the ability to do that for somebody that wronged you. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we got one more. Number 7. Y'all ready for number 7? I need a real water break. Y'all ready for number 7? Let me get a number 1 if y'all ready for number 7. I've been on here way longer than I anticipated, but what's new, right? What is new? I'm always on here longer than I anticipate. Hey, your boy I've been drinking water, so your boy got to go drain the weasel. The snake, not the weasel, the snake. Your boy gotta go. Your boy gotta go drain the snake. So give me 1 second, fellas. Be right back, and we're gonna get into number 7.
And you gotta fake it to make it. I'm not saying that, but certain things you gotta put on. You gotta put on your actor. You gotta put on your Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put on your Lorenz Tate sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do it in order to put this playerism game down. You know what I'm saying? That's player shit. So act like you like some of the shit. And like I said, you don't have to act on everything, but significant things like her being the first to show you something, things like that. Just act like you like shit. Now the third and final tip is that you put her in a position so she thinks that you trust her. You don't have to actually trust her. And sidebar, don't put yourself in a situation to where you lose a whole lot, or if it's gonna fuck your life up and shit like that. But you want to put them in situations to where they think that you trust them. When trust builds oxytocin in women, and oxytocin is a hormone, it's a chemical that makes women feel good. It makes humans feel good, and it's responsible for bonding. I get more into that in my How to Make a Woman Fall in Love. How to Make a Woman Fall in Love.
All right, we here.
You put them in a situation to where, they think that you trust them, and you don't have to. You display to them.
All right, we here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let me get number one. Y'all, it sound like y'all quiet. I don't know. I just feel that y'all quiet. Like my man said, y'all just quiet in the chat. Where y'all at? Am I fucking y'all heads up or something? Is this a little too scary for y'all? Is this a little too scary for y'all? Number seven. Now, number 7. Pay attention to this, fella, because this is the juicy. The confidence you gain. Number 7 is the confidence you gain from being yourself 100% with a woman. All honesty, 100% yourself. You are who you are, and she still like you, and she's still down for you. She's still willing to submit to you. The confidence you gain from that is you can't even put it into words. That's an extreme source of confidence when people fuck with you for who you truly are. Friends, family, fans. You know how let me put it like this on a level outside of women. We're gonna get back to the women part, but you know how I'm it's confidence that you guys. I'm not sitting up here acting like nobody. I'm myself. I tell y'all my flaws. I tell y'all my mishaps. I ain't gotta put on no suit and with jewelry. I can be myself, who I am. I can literally go months without a haircut and grow to 600,000. People went in a world where people think everything is about image. People think, oh, you have to look a certain way to be. People, this is and I went against that whole grain. And people fuck with me for who I truly am. I didn't try to change the way I talk. I let y'all know I come from the streets. I'm a street nigga. I let y'all know I've been to prison before. I used to be a criminal. I let y'all know all this. I dress how I want to dress. I talk how I want to. I'm myself, my authentic self. I'm not trying to keep up with no slang. I tell you in a minute, don't call me red pill. I'm myself, and y'all still fuck with me. The confidence you get from that is unmatched. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you transfer this to women, it's crazy when you can be who you truly are. You can look a woman in the face. You can tell her what it is. You can be yourself 100%. You can tell her, this is me. Yes, I talk to other women, and she's still down for you. She's still down to be submissive to you. She's still down to serve you and commit to you. The confidence from that is unmatched. There's a huge source of confidence, right? And what happens when you're confident? It radiates outward. This is confidence like crazy when you know that you got her on your own merit and who you are from your work. This is how you get your women, and your women rock with you, who you are, because you solid and you honest. You see what I'm saying? The confidence from that is crazy. You walk with a drip, you walk with a swag that's just like it radiates out. And you know, when you have extreme confidence like that, it radiates and it makes you more attractive and appealing. It makes you more attractive and appealing when you confident. This confidence that you get, people don't realize how people can feel the confidence from you when you're in a room, especially women. Women can feel it. When you walk in a room, women can feel your confidence. This is attractive to them. You see what I'm saying? Now, are women your only source of confidence, successful? No, you get confidence. You can pull confidence from everywhere. But let's just be real. Women are a major, having success with women is a major source of confidence for a man. That's what we put here to do. You see what I'm saying? So when you can be yourself, you can look a woman in the face and you can tell her what it is, and you can put your game down, who you truly is, and you ain't got to lie. You can be free. Confidence like no other. This is why, on the flip side, think about this, fellas. This is why when you can get a woman to be completely open with you, completely free, completely 100% herself, she'll love you like no other, because she spent her time walking around with a mask on. So when she can get around you and have the confidence to be vulnerable with you, be herself, be open and free, and just let herself go with you and be who she truly is, you'll have her, that woman, you'll have her soul. She'll happily give her your soul because she can be herself around you. She get confidence from being around you, and she associates this confidence and these good feelings with you. On the flip side, it's the same thing. It's a lot of the times, bro, we walk around with a mask on. You go to work and you gotta act fake and you gotta do this. But when you can be yourself around a woman, you can be who you truly are, whether you're a nerd, whether you're a gamer, whether you're a baller, whatever you do, and a woman is fucking with you for you, and you ain't gotta fake and funk and lie and do all this shit, you get confidence from that. That feels good to know that people rock with you for who you genuinely are. Now, when you got a woman who not only rocking with you and who like you, but she's submitting to you as well. She's serving you as well. She's providing you value, all because of who you truly are and how you truly kick your game, and you didn't have to lie and deceive, and you did it on your own merit. That feels good. That gives you confidence that's unmatched. And you walk around with this confidence. This confidence rubs off on other people. It makes you wildly, insanely attractive. It's like a domino effect, bro. So now you get more on your team, and now you're honest with them. The same way how you got to keep telling lies and you got to maintain the lies. You got to lie more and lie more. When you're honest, it's a domino effect, a good domino effect. And it's a good hamster wheel. It's just you're confident, you're attracting more women. You attract her, you're honest with her. Now you got two on your team that's just down. And you feel like you're the man. You go somewhere, the bitch see you, she enthralled by your energy. So now you got three, to the point to where you calling me like, man, what I do with all these hoes? You know what I'm saying? What I do with all these women? I don't have the energy to keep them. You feel me? That's a good problem that you want to have, but it all starts from the one you get that give you that energy. And you walking around with this energy. And it's not just because of the woman. You're doing good in your life. You're getting your hustle on. You're getting your money. You're on your purpose and all this shit. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, a large portion of it comes from being successful with women. So you have this swag. You smell like pussy when you know what I'm saying? You smell like a man that's successful with women. So now that gets you another woman. It's just a domino effect. Boom, boom, bam. You see what I'm saying? That's the power of being honest, not lying, being who you truly are. That's the power of that. And that power is very underrated. And this is something that you don't hear these guys telling you. See, this is the meat. You don't hear these guys telling you that. That power is, you can't get that. Power is crazy. And it takes your game from here all the way to here. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? Also, it takes strength to do this. It takes strength. It takes strength to look a woman in the eye. Excuse me. It takes strength to look a woman in the eye and tell her, yeah, I talk to other people, and you really like her and you believe that she's gonna walk. That takes strength. But like I told you, what happens when you do things that's hard? You develop strength. It's just like working out. I use the analogy all the time. It's just like working out. When you work out your chest gets stronger. When the first time you bench press 100 pounds, you probably couldn't do it. But the more you did it, it got easier. You see what I'm saying? The more you did it, it got easier. And your muscles started getting bigger. And you started to look more physically appealing, and you started to feel better. The same thing happens with your game. So when you do things like look a woman in the face and say, this is me, this is who I am, X, Y, Z, take it or leave it. And that takes strength to do that. You see what I'm saying? That takes strength to tell a woman, look, yeah, I do talk to other women. What you gonna do? Because in your mind, you think she's gonna go. That takes strength to look a woman in the face, tell her the truth, with the possibility that she may walk away and you truly attracted to her and she attracted to you and she good to you. That takes strength to do that, to look to face stuff like that. But the more you do it, the strength adds to your character, and it makes your game stronger. It makes you stronger on the inside. It makes your aura stronger. It gives you more confidence. Strength and confidence is, see what I'm saying? So now you're walking with your head high. You're confident. You know what I'm saying? You're a confident person. You're killing the game. And now you're also strong. They feel this strength. They feel this confidence. It's wildly, it's insanely attractive. It's insanely appealing. And it's a domino effect. It's going to get you more women. And it transfers to other areas in your life. It's going to get you more money. It's going to make you more friends. But you got to do the hard things. And it's very hard to be honest and be yourself in this judgmental world. It's hard to be honest and it's hard to be yourself in this world that's judgmental, and everything is based on lies, and everything is get what you can. And you're scared that women, you hear women say, I don't like guys that's players. I don't like guys that got a lot of, you hear this and you believe this. So you believe that, women don't want that. It's hard to look a woman that you like in the face with the possibility that she may leave. It's hard to look a woman in the face and she come to you and say, hey, listen, if this ain't going nowhere, I got to bounce. And y'all have been rocking 6 months. Or if you talk to other girls, I got to bounce. And y'all been rocking 6 months. You attached to her and you love her at this point. It's hard to say, you just got to bounce in. That's hard. But when you do things like that, that's hard, that need to be done, it gives you the strength and this builds your character. This is how you build character. This is how you get that energy, that alpha male energy that y'all like. This is how you get that, by doing things that's hard and doing things that's uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I got that glow. This is how I got the energy, the charismatic energy that y'all like. Y'all like, how you get, I want to get like you. I want to get, this is how you do it. Build your confidence. Do things that's hard. Build your character. This is what honesty does. This is not it sounded cool as a kid. When you're honest, it builds character. You heard that in school as a kid. This is real shit. When you are honest, it builds your character, because it's hard to be honest. It's hard to be honest because you don't want people to judge you. You don't want people to look at you a certain way. You don't want to be denied access to opportunity. So you know what I'm saying? The easy thing to do is to lie to get your way. But when you're honest to get your way, it makes you, and not only just women, but in the world, when you're honest and you get your way, it makes you more confident. It makes you more solid, and it makes you stronger. All of these things build your character, and these things, building your character in this way, makes you insanely attractive to women. They can feel this when you walk in the room. And it's like, damn, I got to give him some of this ass. I got to suck his dick. This is that dude right here. They can feel it in your walk. Guys see you and they admire you. This is when you ever saw a guy walk in the room and he command the whole room. You know, who walk in the room or he walk into a restaurant and everybody looking at him. That's this energy, bro. You feel me? So that's number 7. Number 7 is the confidence you gain and the strength that you gain from being yourself 100% is unmatched, bro. It's a huge source of confidence. It's extreme confidence that radiates. And this confidence makes you wildly, insanely attractive and appealing. You understand? That ends that. That's the game. That's the 7 dangers of lying to women. 7 wasn't really a danger. But those are the 7 dangers of lying to women. Shiny Dwarf, how much longer you staying in for? Not much longer. I'm about to get off this thing. I'm about to get off this. I want to take the time out to say, y'all already know, I opened the enrollment to this new course or this new value. Not value, I said value. How to properly vet women. I'm opening enrollment to this on Monday. I'm opening enrollment to this class on Monday. Y'all know once I put it on the public, put it on my TikTok, the floodgates coming. So take advantage of it now. I always share it with y'all first because y'all rock with me. Y'all will sit and listen to me for hours. So I got to get y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take time out y'all day to come sit and listen to me. So I gotta bless y'all with it. So I'm giving y'all a head start. Retool has been posting the link in the chat. I also have the link pinned. Go sign up to How to Vet Women Masterclass. I'm going to teach you how to properly vet your woman. So if you want to build with her, you want a situationship, you want a relationship, you want to get married, whatever you want to do, I'm going to teach you how to pick the right women because you guys pick horrible women. You guys are horrible judges of character and you wonder why you're getting burned. So outside of your whack game, you're picking horrible women. You see what I'm saying? So you're picking sluts and you're picking drug addicts and you don't know the questions they ask. You're picking women who come from environments and not just the hood, but they come from environments and households that's not conducive to relationships. You have to know how to pick this stuff. You have to know how to carry yourself so a woman can be open with you. You have to know how to ask certain questions in a way that you can get the truth from a woman so you can collect the data and make your decision honestly. You have to be strong enough. You have to be strong enough and disciplined enough to play past the red flags that you see. I'm going to show you all the red flags. I'm going to show you all the character traits and all this shit. You need to see this. This is how you get your shit together and you pick winners because y'all pick losers. And the reason that I'm in business lets you know how much y'all pick losers. So we have to stop that. I'm gonna teach you about certain mental shit to look for and how the behaviors manifest because women they hide things from you and they know how to hide it. But I'm gonna teach you how to spot things in their behaviors in the way that they say things. I'm gonna teach you how to spot women who are in relationships or women who have because women who have emotional ties. Because if you ask a woman you have an emotional tie with somebody on the first date, she gonna lie and tell you no. I'm going to teach you how to spot this type of stuff. I'm going to teach you how to spot crazy women who need validation so much. I'm going to teach you how to spot all this in their behaviors and in the way that they move and shit. So sign up. This is going to be deep. Yeah, this is what you need. Sign up. Sign up right now because the floodgates are opening on Monday. You see what I'm saying? Sign up right now. The link is in this chat. The link is pinned or look at Retool's last comment. Shout out to Retool. Retool is the real MVP. Shout out to Gavin. Shout out to King Leak. Shout out to my man Golden Child. I don't know if you're still watching. Shout out to GC. Shout out to my dude. Shout out to all the mods. But fellas, go sign up for this. And it's not only going to be live class. Once it's over, it's over. It's not only going to be a live class. We're doing a Q&A session, and you're gonna also get access to the Telegram chat, so we can chop it up and ask me questions. I ask the people in the group questions or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So don't miss the live Q&A. You can come and you can ask me your questions that you need to ask me about the topic, about anything in general. Those who went to the value webinar know how fire that was. That was a fire presentation. And y'all missed out. Don't miss this one. The link is in the chat. Go get it now, because when I open the floodgates, and that's all I'm gonna say. Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. And don't be goofy. Remember, we had the goofy discussion earlier. But I'm about to get off this thing, and I'm about to go chill out. So I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, soaking up this game. Take this game and apply it to your life, and do the right thing out here with this game. Improve on your life, and do your thing. But again, I appreciate you guys. It's your gracious game advisor. Yours truly, Captain Saver, bro. I am King Dre. That's it. We gone.